time, you were all coming from various locations or already there and waiting and hoping to third time's the charm it with a new group of colleagues and potential friends. Some of you were potentially recruited for your years of experience, and some of you because you were interesting and different and offered some level of intrigue to the Starfinders and the recruiter who found you, Dorvor Creel. You had spent a little bit of time together during that recruitment process, allegedly, and the day had come where a shuttle, the Akimoro, was sent to pick some of you up. And again, some of you who are at the station like Soren and already a third-year initiate within the Starfinders, still looking for that first successful mission. You were there to meet Dorvor, Docking Bay 94, along with some fresh arrivals, and become a new class of initiates within the Starfinders. A very neutral and spacefaring faction within the Pact Worlds, who makes their home here on Absalon Station. Dorvor Creel arrived at Docking Bay 94 to meet you, only to be shot clean through the neck. An instant one-shot kill. He fell down dying just as Soren and some of you arrived. There was panic and screaming on the station. There were two very clear groups shooting at each other in what became a gang fight, fucking crossfire situation. Through combat, panic, hiding, lots of hiding, some computer hacking by a very obnoxious but semi-charismatic Chaz, dropping all kinds of the freight equipment down to block and impede and even kill some of these gang members. All three, I believe, of one particular faction who was in the shootout fled the scene as sirens began to go off and station security was clearly on their way. You all managed to kill two of the other opposing gang members and completely stop and subdue another whom you handed over to station security. After a little bit of a mix-up and a bloodied, nearly dying Soren who was able to kind of quell the charging guards, it became clear that you were merely defending yourselves in this situation. One of the security officers examined, or I believe one of you examined, the data pad that Dorvor Creel had in his hand while he was eagerly awaiting your arrival. And on that data pad were each one of your names, images, and a little bit of information about you, along with the name of another declared Starfinder member named Chizkisk. Soren knows him to be someone of fairly high rank within the Starfinders and a close ally of Dorvor Creel, the recruiter who brought you here. With your potential new employer, friend, associate, whatever, now dead, Soren and this Chizkisk are your only remaining link to the Starfinders whom you were all here to meet. You did also manage to get a few moments with that last surviving gang member before security took him away, and you learned that his gang has basically a nightclub called the Fusion Queen that their members sometimes use for operations.
What was the gang name again?
Did you get? You would have got the gang name from station security. They're very well aware of the two that were involved. The level 21 crew were the ones who escaped the scene. The Downside Kings were the ones whose blood you shed and interrogated, and are affiliated with this Fusion Queen nightclub in some way. So, here you are, strangers on the station, for the most part, and the only thing you got worth mentioning that you kept from Dorvor Creel was the direct contact information for Chizkisk at the Starfinder Society. What you do next is up to you, You've seen members of station security, along with two very elite-looking members of a faction known as the Stewards, which are kind of like super space paladins.
Space paladin.
I want to be one.
So, Docking Bay 94 is still completely closed off as a crime scene. You've been asked to kindly gather your things and yourselves and leave, but station security did essentially offer any first aid and things like that. So everyone is feeling back to tip-top shape.
Excellent.
That is good. What was that? Level 21?
Level 21 crew.
21.
That had something to do with suns, no?
No.
I don't think so.
Downside. Level 21 crew.
Actually, one second.
Maybe that's another game.
Ronnie the does.
Chiz Kiss.
Chiz kiss? What?
Is that it?
Cheers kiss.
Chiz Kiss.
Jizz kiss?
Chiz
Commonly
Kiss.
misinterpreted as jizz kiss.
I didn't want to say it.
Yeah.
Are you gonna show us the map?
Oh yeah.
Well, are we still on the platform thing?
What time are we supposed to meet Jizz kiss?
Chiz Kiss.
You don't have an arranged
Oh, that's
appointment.
cool.
Oh, so we have to find him. That's probably our only lead, aside from the Fusion Queen nightclub. That sounds...
I thought we had a meeting scheduled with him on the datapad.
Oh, did you talk to him?
Did we talk to Jizz kiss? No.
Oh no, you did. Yeah, you did. No, Dorvor had. You're correct. Yeah, Dorvor had an arranged appointment time to bring you to meet Chizkiss on the datapad.
probably
That
go
is
in.
correct.
Do we know what time that was?
Do you know when or where?
Yes. So it is. Let's say like mid morning when you arrived.
Yeah.
The appointment was between lunch and dinner at 4 p.m.
Oh,
Okay.
we have a lot of time to kill.
Where?
So, I
right
think-
here? Where we are?
At the Lore Spire complex, which is kind of like, imagine a very lush open college campus with like crazy glittering skyscraper buildings. That's the Lore Spire complex. That's where the Starfinder Society makes their home here on Absalon Station.
I kind of feel like checking it out anyway.
Just going. And
Just going, see what we see.
you could also go to this Fusion Queen nightclub.
It's the day.
I think we
Find
should.
out.
I think we should
No, it's
meet.
true. No.
I think we should meet Jizkiss. Jizkiss at the arranged meeting at 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
What time is it now? Like around.
Chaz is gonna go talk to some of the security guards and then head back to my pad. But I'll catch you guys later.
Chaz it up, eh, Chaz?
Alright, Chaz. A little bit.
As he walks away, can I shoot him in the back of his head?
Don't do that! I mean, I guess you could.
Guys, it's Chaz. Sometimes there is a...
All right, you guys want to check out this nightclub? What time? It's like
Well,
9.
you said it's 9 o'clock, so...
It's-
The
we got
daytime.
lots of time.
It's like mid morning, yeah.
I'll be
Yeah.
there tonight. What's
So,
up?
do the nightclub or want to check out Jizkiss?
Well, he's not gonna be
Jizkiss
there.
isn't until 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But a
We've
nightclub
got
doesn't...
7 hours
But
if,
there's,
if
like-
we're on
probably a lot going on.
daylight savings time.
And the nightclub would definitely not be open.
You don't know.
So,
Stranger from Vesk.
Yeah.
True.
there's 2 green
The
dots.
nightclub is bumping at all
Oh,
hours.
yes.
2 green dots. Which dot are we? Or what's...
So actually, that's a great question.
The nightclub is
Let me
bumping at
do
all
a thing.
hours.
Okay, well, you-
Yeah, maybe it is. There's no real day and night here, right? We're on a giant...
No, there is a simulated day and night cycle, especially with like, I mean, everything outside the eye, like the actual LED artificial lighting, kind of like, you know, almost like the when you're on your
Dimmer?
computer, you turn on like, you know, like it goes from really dark, dimmer, the tones change. Wow, it's really raining hard out there. And then inside the eye,
It's raining.
it's almost sounds like snow. Right?
Yeah, it is raining hard.
Within the eye, it's kind of like almost like I'm brain farting so hard on the dome that you go to look at stars in.
Oh, planetarium.
Planetarium. Jesus Christ.
An astrodome.
Yeah, but basically it's like that, almost like where it goes from like a clear color to like
Okay.
tinted glass to like simulated night almost. And you kind of could see almost like a double image of that, like when you were flying in and saw the eye from the outside, or if any of you have been to the station before, you're familiar with this. But all through, let me go over here, all through the arms. So you've got like the arms out here. This is the eye. Everything through these areas is the ring. And then, should we show you a perspective view? There you go, this is a better...
There we go, yeah.
So, and then there's hundreds of levels in the underbelly where the nuclear reactor magic starstone that just powers this whole fucking thing is nestled within the core of the thing. And then there's hundreds of levels, all almost like towns or cities into themselves, that go down into what's called the spike.
So is level 1? What's level 1?
So you right now are in the arm, like one of the arms,
Yeah.
right here. That's where all the ships come in. There's also plenty of like commercial and residential areas. The ring goes all around the outside and is its own district as well. Then there's the eye in the center, which is sort of like the downtown Vancouver, if it was like New York City size. I mean, this is kind of like, I would say it's not the size of a world, but it's fucking massive. I don't know if there's tube systems or hyper bikes or fucking like self-driving trains that go on circuits, all kinds of possibilities
Plenty to
there.
ship out for 7 hours until they're
True.
I mean, aren't some of you guys still carrying luggage? Maybe we should get it.
Oh yeah, do I have a load?
Do it.
I feel like I have a small.
Haversack.
I mean, I
We
don't.
should get like a hotel or something.
Probably not carrying much
I'm
besides
pretty low key, but yeah, I guess we do need like kind of a point. To,
Would I know if the Starfinders would be putting up the recruits?
Yeah, I feel like
You know that all new recruits, they often refer to a fairly nice like hotel in the eye called the Moons of Sleep. You know that they often give you friends, family, and faction-affiliated discount coupons for your stay while training as a Starfinder initiate.
Okay.
All right, guys.
I'm gonna get settled. Find our.
I've got some discount tickets
Alright.
for what was the name of the hotel again? The Moon.
The Moons of Sleep.
The Moons of Sleep.
Sounds nice.
So let's get you guys a room and settled in, and we can figure out what we're gonna do.
Sure.
Sounds fun.
Also, while we're questioning that one guy, I got a name.
Wait, what did you
the name.
Yeah. I'm
I
scanning,
got a name.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
scanning his thoughts.
I
Mhm.
got a name.
Mm-hmm.
Of who? Oh yeah, the dude.
Ferrani Nadaz.
Ferrani Nadaz.
Do I have access to like?
I think he's the
look
one
into these
who
people?
hired them, arranged the hit on
You
Well, we
can
gotta
certainly access the
Doorbell
space,
Creel.
space webs.
We got a name of the bar too, right?
Yeah, Fusion Queen.
Or yeah.
Yeah, you would make a computers check. So,
Did you find out anything about him? Just the name. Yeah.
Just the name.
so like with your computer skill, you can like try to access like unsecured systems, try to build your own computer, create or detect forgery and digital like signatures on
Wish our
documents.
computer expert was here.
Disable or manipulate some modules, gain root access, hack a system. You're limited by your creativity.
I know about computers.
Really?
Do you know, Care Bear?
Hey. So I could look into that name. Or we could go to our place first. And I could kind of look into some things. I don't know.
That makes
Do-
sense.
Do we know where to go?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, we can hand wave it up to say you are able to stop at the Lore Spire complex. Just be like, I've got the new recruits. Let me get some of those coupons for everyone, or whatever, and then you can take them over to the Moons of Sleep in the Eye.
Actually,
So I mean that journey in itself, even with like hopping on like an auto train or something and
Takes
getting to
some
the
time,
Lore
yeah,
Spire,
of course.
like by the time you get to the Moons of Sleep and do all this, probably been about 3 hours.
all right. So it's like noon
Hey,
now.
best friend. Let's
Yeah,
go get a
it's
drink.
about like just after, probably about 1 o'clock.
12
All
o'clock.
right.
Oh,
Like it's afternoon now. I don't feel bad about drinking now. We'll have another
No,
flask.
like-
Another flask from another pocket.
what? I forgot what I gave the guy that we didn't get. Oh, I was looking forward to a drink of. Shoo-ba-doo. I don't know what the hell he's
Shoo-ba-doo.
saying.
It's got some of that shoo-ba-doo.
Sure.
No,
why not?
actually, we wouldn't have that because it was on Vesk. Oh, what do they got here? Need to throw back a couple.
Why not?
All right.
We were just in
I want to
combat.
get to know my new best friend. Trarzor?
Trazzledore.
Trazzledore.
Door.
Trazzledore.
Trazzle dazzle.
Let's go. I'll buy you a drink.
Oh! By all means.
Are you drinking?
You use this guy.
Drugs? What are you? I don't know what you are. You're like a dinosaur, right?
Cannibalistic.
Yeah. They're like big giant lizards.
Yeah.
Alright, so, first.
You're from Vesk as well, right?
Mhm.
I'm
Vesk
from
Prime.
Vesk 3.
I'm from Vesk
I
Prime.
don't know how different they are, but
Vesk Prime is the first one, then all others are ones conquered by the Vesk.
alright, well,
Not even conquered.
I'm
You
sure
just
we
call
have
them
some
best.
things in common. Yeah.
So first you stop here, which is the Lore Spire complex in the ring. I don't know.
So cute.
All right, I arrange rooms for you guys.
So
and then
cute. He's a cross between a Care Bear and a gremlin.
get settled in your rooms and meet me down in the bar. Word.
Alright.
You're still sick. He's still red. Is that a con?
Oh,
Not sick, but hurt.
That's the alcohol poisoning.
oh weird. Yeah, I thought I killed everyone.
How do the... So you get your stamina back with like 10-minute rest, right?
If you get your stamina back with 10-minute rest, you can burn. No wait, I think you have to burn a resolve point.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're still on the point where we need to do that, right?
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
We're all healed up.
Why, we're full health. I mean, we didn't really.
Yeah.
There's nothing to.
Let's just say
Okay.
the first aid from station security was top notch. Get a full reset there.
What else do we have to reset?
Spell slots and stuff if you're Moshi. So Soren, helpful as it were, is able to guide you to the Lore Spire complex. You're at least able to go to kind of like, you know, new recruiting, whatever, fucking help desk,
Yeah.
and you know, get your coupons. They confirm that your appointment is still on for 4 o'clock. They looked at you a little bit kind of funny, but
We're blood covered and
yeah, like, you know, just more curious. And yeah, I mean, this place is crawling, like the campus is just filled with probably a much more diverse group of creatures and aliens than you had seen elsewhere, which is sort of part of, you know, the Starfinder's whole deal. Like, they are the leading faction on trying to explore space, learn more about what happened during the gap, better understand what happens with drift travel and how it truly functions. And they are often working with anyone and everyone if it means forwarding those goals. So you kind of see all of this literature when you're going in there waiting around. You get your coupons, appointment confirmed, and you now have an inn for a room at the, or rooms at the Moons of Sleep.
Exciting.
so while they're settling in their rooms, but I'm assuming I should report to someone that Dorval's Creel's
It's not a bad idea.
been killed.
Yeah. Yeah, you're thinking this and you're thinking, oh, maybe they're looking at us kind of funny because we weren't with our recruiter who was sent to get us.
Yeah. So I'll do that.
Okay. One sec.
I wonder who we talked to.
Caught in a gang shootout between the.
You know that sort of like in human resources there, there's a human woman who's been a point of contact for you in the past with some of your initiated classes, and you go up to her. Her name is Malky, and she's just kind of smiling as you approach. It's Soren, how you doing? Did you and Dova find the new recruits?
We did. He's dead. I was shot multiple times. Everyone's still alive though, except for Dorval. So I count this as win.
It's so terrible. Have you spoken with Chizkiss yet?
No, we have an appointment scheduled with him at 4.
She looks a little stunned.
Yeah.
She's kind of breathing a bit heavier. She says, "Okay, very well. I'll let him know that you're still coming. And do you want to be the one to tell him?"
I feel he should know sooner rather than later.
Sure, that makes sense. I'll speak with my supervisor and we'll book a quick catch up.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Soren. And she kind of just looks away slowly and goes through one of the doors.
Yeah.
I forgot that
If you need me, I'll be in the bar with the recruits, discussing things. What's her name again?
Malky.
Are you our guy?
Don't have to take notes.
Because,
I put it on the TV. I don't know if it's legible enough.
Malky.
Oh.
What was that guy's name again?
Jizkiss?
No, before.
Dwarvor
the guy that
Creel?
died.
I'll put it on the TV.
Doorbell Creel.
That's
Doorbell?
Apollo Creel.
So, Soren, you return to the other recruits. Coupons in hand, message delivered, and you all head into the I district.
Nearest bar to get a drink and discuss what we should be doing after.
Okay.
Drink in honor of
You know the
Dwarvar.
Moon's Asleep on the base floor has a fairly nice sort of like lounge and bar and partially restaurant.
Damn, I really
So
like
this
going
lore
on
spire-
this trip.
The Lower Spire
Sounds
complex
great.
is like a Starfinder society
Yeah.
building.
Campus and buildings, yeah.
Can we really go?
You walk into. I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite hotel on the Citadel.
Why do they?
I miss
What's
Mass
that?
Effect.
Is there a signature drink around? Like,
Hmm.
I'm gonna try.
Sleepy.
What do you got? You got Moon's Asleep cocktail?
Oh, yeah.
We'll drink in honor of Dwarvar.
Dwarvar Creel.
Dwarvar Creel.
Okay.
A round of the house specialty.
I'll buy a round.
Alright.
Yeah.
I want Vesk,
To my new friends.
whatever spirit.
Vesk Swill.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Oh,
Can you
Cosmo.
get that here?
Vesk Swill.
Okay. You
I'm gonna have a very poncy pinky out drink.
okay. You're greeted by are you sitting like at the bar or did you get like a table?
Yeah.
Let's sit at the
Take a
bar.
table.
Okay.
Sit at the bar.
Oh.
It's very
I don't know.
antisocial.
Antisocial?
Well, we can't
Well, sitting
see each
alongside
I
each
need
Beside,
Yeah.
beside each other instead of facing each other.
table distance.
What's the verdict?
Table.
Table?
Okay. Table.
The large lizard's like trying to
I will sit in my chair like Riker.
Okay. You get a table, order some drinks.
Dwarvar.
Dwarvar.
We never knew him. He's a great guy.
We did not get a
He never
chance.
stood a chance. To Dorvor.
He can hold his liquor.
Just not his blood.
That's good. Oh, too sweet.
Oh.
Gah.
You got the one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. After about 10 minutes, server returns, asks if you want another round.
Yeah.
It's now about
It's happy hour somewhere.
2:30.
It's been a long journey. Let's do it.
If we're gonna do this, let's do it right.
Oh god.
Same orders?
Yeah. So we're meeting with whoever.
Chizkiss.
In an hour and a half.
Just
Okay,
kiss.
so we're meeting with him to kind of get our mission. Is that
Yeah.
what's happening?
Well, yeah, I mean, like, he's your only link into
Okay, I see.
basically, like, it's like being hired for a job and then finding out the person that hired you is dead,
Yeah, yeah.
and then trying to find out who else might still know about your hiring.
Alright.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about yourselves. What brings you here? I don't know your name.
Soren.
Soren.
I joined Starfinders 2 years ago. It's gonna be my third mission.
What
The
happened
first
on your
two.
other two missions?
How did those go?
Everything went well.
Why are you
No,
here?
no one's not dead.
Sense motive.
No
Yes.
one's, no one's
I'll
not.
I don't even think I have to check into that.
No one's not dead. But if they're sensing my motive, do I roll against that?
Yeah, you would bluff. You roll bluff.
You're a
Maybe check
fighter
something.
then.
You have seen combat.
I've definitely seen combat.
Wow.
You emerge victorious. You're still alive.
I've emerged, yes.
That's a 21 on my roll. For sense motive.
Do I have good
What's my
You better
plus
roll
on that?
really good on the bluff.
any sense motive?
15 plus
Okay.
Why is it
Hold on.
0?
whatever my bonus is, which I think puts me up more than 21.
Well, 21's my
I don't
base.
have any
Okay.
sense motive.
Maybe your
Oh,
character's
what?
very
You
custom.
can't roll a 20 and get 21.
What?
I can.
If you roll a 20, you get a
And I rolled a 19 and a 2.
A +2 to sense motive specifically.
Wait, don't I get a roll like
Yeah, you get to roll
Bluff.
a
bluff.
+4?
And then Traz. Alright. Gordon, what did you roll?
21?
What's total? Oh, what's your natural dice?
My natural is 21.
No, you're not supposed to.
No, you're just the die
Your roll.
itself.
You mean the dice?
Yeah.
The dice added together is 21.
Oh, you get extra dice on it? Oh. Okay, sorry.
Do
You get
you
to
get
add-
extra
You know
dice?
who's foolish?
Yes.
Moshi, what'd you
Do
roll?
I get an extra dice for my
Oh,
bluff?
I don't know.
14.
Soren?
15.
You wondering about if you get extra dice?
Yeah, he's getting extra dice.
It would be on my sheet, right?
How do you get extra
No,
dice
it's
for
from their class.
You don't know.
that? Well, of course I don't. That's what I'm asking.
For bluff and sense motive.
So I get D4, is that what it is?
At first level, you can use your expertise.
Might just put you over.
Expertise. Wait. Okay. Use your expertise. I mean, it's like based on how your expertise works, though. Oh yeah, it's a D6.
A D6.
Wow.
An extra D6.
You get to add D6.
So your total die roll will be a D20 plus a D6.
Wow!
21.
21 total?
Shit, how does that
Again?
work? Do you have to roll off?
We'll have to see what the final is. Would you?
I rolled 19.
No, I think your bluff's higher than my wisdom, so.
Yeah.
I don't think I get any extra to that.
Okay. Traslador had 19, Gordon 25, Moshi 14, Soren 30!
Whoa.
Wow!
Shit,
You're really good
So-
at lying,
We
so
don't
we
know it.
all believe
You're
you.
full of shit, and I mean, you kind of thought his choice of words and his tone was a little bit off, but you believe him. You just think he's maybe a little bit of a shaky guy. Maybe it was the gunfight that you were all just in.
Yeah.
Maybe losing Dorvor Creel has shook him more than you know.
Dorvar was a good friend for me.
Well then, let us drink to your comrade who has fallen in battle. It is good to know we have such an adept warrior amongst us.
Yeah, I wouldn't go
I'm drinking
saying
Red- I'm
adapt,
drinking Red
but warriors, yeah, sure.
Well, I'm always looking for a new adventure. Looking for best of 3, but I've traveled all over.
With the Starfinders, you're definitely gonna find that.
Yes. Let's set up the Starfinders. I'm ready. See who I can help and what I can do, and pretty helpful computers. I want to look into that name that you mentioned. What did-
Tarani Nadaz.
Tarani Nadaz. Let me look into that. Just so,
Okay.
we're getting ourselves into.
Do a little Google.
Alright, yeah, you don't even need to ask what the Wi-Fi password is. You connect to their network
Wow.
and start going to town on your computer.
Interesting. Do I roll on defense?
So you would make a computers check, depending on your total.
Rolled really well. 3. And then I go by my total that's on my sheet.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
can.
what I add. So I
Yeah.
rolled 10.
Okay. You only find like one brief mention of the name. You don't find anything that wasn't recent. Like it's within the last couple months. You see the name Franny Nadaz associated with a bit of an incident in a nightclub on level 2.
Queen?
No.
Oh, another nightclub. Are we gonna go clubbing tonight?
Well,
Maybe.
depending what Jizkiz wants us to do, and then that would definitely be a possibility.
Alright, well let's keep that in mind. We should all go clubbing. She likes a little bit of partying.
What's the name of the club?
Oh.
Baby Seals. All right.
Fusion.
Oh, the club
Play
that.
hard.
Club.
Gordon. Right? Gordon.
Yeah.
Gordon,
Flash
what brings you to Starfinder?
Just a pilot. Done a whole lot of jobs used just for hire, but apparently my reputation got out there. I got a call to come to this meeting, and this happened. So
That was crazy.
Can we sense motive on that?
I mean, that sounds. Well, yeah, I guess we could. You can.
I mean, if you're looking at him with a very, like, I don't trust you, kind of, you know.
Look at him!
Yeah.
He looks like an untrustworthy Superman.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
12 total for me.
Okay.
Well, I've already been looking into him.
Oh, 9 plus
Gordon Sherman.
10, 14 total.
I like this.
No.
Well,
Nobody
12
trusts
12
each
my
other.
roll, so 12.
Okay, I think
12,
he beats me.
Okay.
So 12 plus 8.
I already looked it up.
Yeah, that definitely beats me.
It's not.
You find no reason to mistrust Gordon.
Alright.
What if I'm looking into Gordon on the computer? I'm not doing sense motive because
Your chin reminds me of some old movies I used to
you-
watch.
You're looking,
featuring
you just look people up.
Brucey
Hello?
Campbell.
Alright.
Is that Chaz?
Or
No.
food.
Or food.
Should be food.
Food or Chaz. Chaz or food.
I vote for food.
So, I couldn't tell. It kind of sounded like AJ, but then we always get kind of
Oh, he did say he'd be over in a bit.
dudes that the pie guys are always really enthusiastic.
The Pie Guys.
Well, this Peaks Pies, every time we have a delivery guy, he's like, I don't know if they're high or what they are, but they're
Probably.
very chatty and like, it's
Really?
pie time! And they're all, I don't know, it's a whole thing.
Maybe that's what they have
So
to
I
do.
guess we'll see. I guess I'll go to the door just
Okay.
But it is kind of
You got your card?
Are you hot?
No, I'm not. You have your card?
Yeah.
Oh, he's excited.
Oh, yeah. Hi, guys.
That might have been. It might have been AJ. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, the door's locked.
So you don't trust Gordon already. That's good.
He does now.
I don't know if I
He
trust
believes
you.
you. I don't know if he trusts.
I rolled a 15, so I have 22. I'm looking them
Computers?
up.
Okay.
Yeah.
On Gordon?
Yep.
Okay.
Interesting.
You,
I look up everyone!
yeah, I mean, Gordon, you see, like, lots of, like, magazine spreads and Space Dude Monthly and,
Oh.
news reports about his exploits
Space
as
Dude, is
a
that
very
like Play Dude?
successful space captain.
Oh, that's food.
Oh, it's not AJ.
Alright.
Why?
I don't know.
Because he would have knocked.
Well, I assume the door's locked.
Especially, this far into it.
No.
Food.
Food?
Well,
Unless AJ's selling her food.
Alright, come here.
they're making friends. Are you just buries her face in the bag?
Oh, that's right.
Dude, we already paid.
I forgot.
Well, it's a good thing he called you guys.
I forgot we did that. Well, you have to before they even.
They're not pie guys, they're Uber guys.
Yeah.
Is that
yeah.
the same as
Okay.
like Uber Eats?
Yeah.
Hearing a lot about Uber
They do a
Eats.
bunch of restaurants. They're
Uber
not-
Eats is big right now.
What did you get?
2 apple pies and
Oh,
2
I
pies
see.
each.
Are they pies or pizzas?
They are like pot pies.
People call them pies.
Oh, I'm not.
Full pie.
What's happening?
Oh.
Fuck. Always fuck up.
Oh.
Woo! Didn't spill this time.
Yay!
No, because the boxes weren't all wet. Last time, like, every gravy is just spilled.
Really?
Yeah. So it's better. It's hard to bike
I bet. Especially downtown. Psycho.
in the rain. It's really great.
On a
Okay.
Sunday.
On
My
a
God.
Sunday?
On a
Oh my
Sunday.
God.
Going downtown.
It's probably their biggest day. We sometimes go on a walk on Sunday. We'll go around. We'll see tons of Fedora, Uber, every kind of company. Just tons of these.
Interesting.
That's good as fuck.
It's really good.
Yep.
Alright.
I don't know what's what though.
It's got a check mark on the side.
Oh. Okay, cool.
Alright. So yeah, I mean, you look up Gordon, he's got quite an impressive history.
Interesting.
Space Centerfold.
You
Really? You don't like play girl?
No, this is just
Space Girl.
Am I?
not sexual.
Well, you know, like how like Playboy will have like really like interesting photo spreads of like interesting people.
It is.
Interesting.
So it's more like, you know, not necessarily the pornographic side of things, but you know, there was
You never know.
articles in there, and yeah, maybe no, there was.
Gordon shows off.
I
his
don't know,
space
Gordon.
rocket.
What else would she find on a
See.
pretty decent deep dive through space webs?
Whatever. Gender's fluid.
Where are you in here real quick? Or do you want Hangouts or Messenger?
I mean, you can just tell us what they find.
Well, no, it's something I need to tell you.
Okay. Hang on.
Well, the other guys don't really know.
He's a murderer.
It's actually true, yeah.
You can message me. Or I guess I don't have to have you.
Where the hell are you on here? Oh, because I'm on the wrong.
I don't like to be secretive.
Yeah. Well, it's
Always
what
with
should
the
be as to how I
secrets.
do it.
Yeah.
Just like sand.
Mm.
Alright, it's fun that way. Find out yourself. I'm the one with the talent.
Oh, there's a
Fine,
reason
maybe
for
I
this.
will.
But I might explain something.
I
Fair
find
enough.
nothing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Okay, and I gotta let Mushi know what she finds.
Okay.
I don't know if you
This should be interesting.
I like interesting. Interesting is good. You just hound food, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
You're a hound dog.
Against everybody.
You ain't nothing but a hound.
You ain't no
I'm begging all the time.
Oh.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
That's the only lyrics in it.
I
I
forgot to say the last thing I did.
You got those messages, Mushi, from the web?
You sent them to my G-chat?
Yeah.
I didn't get anything. There's nothing from you. Oh, there it goes. That's a lot.
Ooh, I knew it! Super sketchy.
Uh-oh.
what else is going on?
I forgot to say. I knew I was on another planet recently, but I don't remember anymore. That
Oh,
one-
triaxle.
was that
The
Triaxle?
dinosaur planet?
Mhm.
Dinosaurs?
I mean, the
Oh,
dragon
Dragon.
planet?
I didn't do anything right. Sorry. Yeah, the Dragon Planet. I was recently on Traxxas. My last mission was to help the frost dragons. So good. It's very exciting. Looking for that kind of adventure here. Do you guys like adventure? Are you guys next? Just can't wait to find out.
I enjoy combat.
Yeah, you were very good at it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
very good.
Yeah.
Where'd you-
Should I roll a bluff for that?
Where did
Please no.
No.
what? Traxxas, what brings you to Starfinder?
Trazzledor?
Trazzledor.
I am searching for honor and glory in combat.
Hello? Hey.
Oh no, Chaz! Don't do that! Oh, he's dead.
I don't think he heard.
Good. Yeah, that was AJ for real.
Hey, only an hour and 40 minutes later.
I'll look at it.
I'm just joking if you're listening back to this, Agent.
Well, it is a fact.
But seriously, get your ass around town.
Yeah.
Hey, Kate. Trazzledor,
You're gonna
new
Google-
best friend.
You're looking Trazzledor up now?
Yeah, I gotta look at it.
What did you find on Gordon?
I didn't tell you that I even looked anything up.
Wait, yeah, do we know that you're Googling everyone? Or?
No.
No, okay, so we wouldn't
No,
know.
I'll do
She's
my
clearly
stuff
sitting there
little-
talking about it though.
Asking questions.
Well, I had to tell him. I don't know. I guess I'll G-chat him.
I imagine
I'll
she's
G-chat him from now on. So you
probably
don't know.
like on her phone. Like the
Yeah.
same way when people are talking
Yeah, yeah.
to you. I mean, they're on their phone, checking their messages
This
and
is the
stuff.
future. It's
While they're having
it's
conversation.
like-
It's not even
more
considered
eye
polite
hole.
anymore.
Hey, Dave.
What up?
You gotta roll another character, Chas died.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, did you kill me off?
Yeah, we all just.
He's not technically not dead. He was arrested and is being probed by the police.
Kevin thought about it.
That's fun. What's going on?
Yo.
Okay.
Sorry. My dad had to tell me everything that was going on in golf.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Um,
So
Fierce.
I basically just put on headphones and clean my apartment while I was smoking.
That's good.
My apartment looks fantastic.
Trazzledor, I hope you find great honor here. The next mission and whoever we help.
I intend to.
Yeah. We're great fighting partners so far.
This is true. We made an effective duo.
Yeah, you did. Should I roll bluff again?
Well, we did. We killed someone.
Here, anybody? Anybody want beer?
No, thank you.
All
No, that's
I got my moments.
To this point that you hear Chaz asking the bartender for a beer,
Yeah.
and it's clear that he has been trying to catch up with you and
Oh, he
follow
already found
you.
us? We
No.
can't, like, avoid.
Chaz would like to get drunk.
Chaz only drinks Heineken.
Chaz, you
What?
walk up and see the rest of the surviving new initiates of the Starfinder Society sitting around the table drinking their cares away.
Oh yeah?
Hmm.
We're drinking and getting to know each other.
And Gordon here is a space centerfold.
drinking in honor and.
Traz wants to find his honor.
Space super.
Chaz is a big Chaz.
So,
At this point.
Moshi wants adventure.
Yeah! I'd like to help. Make new friends.
your meeting with Chizkisk is in about an hour.
Alright.
So it would probably take us that amount of
So
time to
another
go there.
round?
One
Oh, how
last
long
round, settle up.
Will it
start
take us
heading
to
over?
get to that
Yeah.
place?
You can probably catch a fucking space Uber and get over there in 20 minutes.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, quick
A
one.
spoober?
I only do space lift.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, a little
Well,
less,
that
less
sounds
sexual
better.
harassy.
Last one.
Last round?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yes, what brings you to Starfinder?
Yes, Chaz. Why are you here?
Why is Chaz here? Chaz,
Why
Chaz
are
just
you-
wants to make friends.
That's why you joined the Starfinder Society. That makes sense.
Oh, you want to look it up?
Simple. To the point.
Alright.
That's the last piece of carrot.
Nice. Hey, now I can move over here.
So 3 rounds.
I'm not
3 rounds.
sharing
Oh, yeah.
anything.
Server comes back.
We're not the most responsible group.
The tab shows up.
We're gonna start marking these off our
Ragtag
credits.
group of heroes. Oh, fuck, right.
If you don't
It's
remember, we
60
turned it off.
credits
Each?
total.
How do I turn it
Total.
60 credits total. Chaz, the beer that you got was 5 credits.
So that's 15 each.
Bastards.
15 credits.
Yeah, if you're splitting it.
Oh, I bought a round. I bought the first round.
First round?
Chaz wasn't there.
No. Yeah, so
I don't know. I don't want to complicate it. Whatever.
15 credits each.
Okay.
It's for my
Alright,
new
so-
friends.
Chaz, 5. Only
Yay.
having a beer.
I don't know where the credits are.
Speaking of.
You don't have any listed in there right now, so
Oh, okay.
I have nothing. Next. 15 credits left.
Oh.
yeah, actually, you only had 15 credits left,
Oh,
Moshi.
shit. That's all I had? I didn't get paid for my last job.
Oh no, wait, you got 200. No, wait, no, you didn't get anything yet.
Yeah.
Shit. What? How am I broke? I'm not used
Just
to
the way you
that.
started with and then spent.
Yeah. I got paid on my last job.
That's how you got that 1,000 you bought everything with, probably.
Oh, that's right. I did have 15. Alright, I need to work. She needs a job.
Alright, let's go meet Jizz Kiss.
Not necessarily
Chiz
physical.
kiss.
Jizz
Chiz kiss.
Alright.
Jizz Kiss.
Alright.
I'm in.
Jizz Kiss.
Okay.
He really likes it when you mispronounce his name.
Yeah. Chaz, you don't really know exactly what's going on. You're back. Everyone was drinking. They said, "Hey, all right, let's go find Chizkisk," and they start heading out.
I will follow.
Okay.
Oh wait, Jazz is here now.
Alright, we'll switch the Uber order from a car to a van.
Do you want to retcon actually redeeming your coupons and getting a room first, or did you just go straight to drinking and then
I
back
thought we
to the
got
meet
the
and
rooms
greet?
and then met there.
Yeah,
we did that.
Yeah.
I thought you got the.
No, we
you
got
your
our rooms and got all set up while he went to the bar.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit, I thought you said that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll have to pay yet, right?
For the
Not
room?
any money.
No, you don't have to pay for the room yet. You'll get a bill.
Do we have to
Yeah.
pay?
Yeah.
Isn't a package?
It's not. No, it's not an inclusive.
It's heavily discounted, right?
Yes.
Technically, doesn't Chaz have a home?
Yes,
So I don't even need a room.
that's true.
How, you live here?
That's why I didn't get a,
Yeah, I
I didn't
live on
get a
the space
coupon for him.
station.
Yeah, you live down in the Spike.
How big
Oh,
is your
wow.
place?
Oh shit, that's a hike.
Or it's an elevator ride.
Do you really want to room with the Jazz?
Oh no, it took 2 weeks. It took 2 weeks for Chaz to walk up here.
Whoa! This isn't that big.
Chaz went for a walk.
Chaz got lost.
Who are you people?
Alright,
All right.
let's go to our meeting.
Going to me. We'll talk about hotel stuff later.
Yeah.
So, you head back to the Lore Spire complex. Just wanna get Chaz in there. You approach the main building, which is like this massive, central, almost crystalline-looking spire. You go into the front desk. There's a very attractive Lashunta woman with her antennae, working as the receptionist here. She's just sitting there.
Has Soren been hitting on her recently?
Welcome to the Lore Spire complex. Do you have an appointment?
We're here to see Choose Kiss.
Yes, 4 o'clock.
Types away.
4
Yes,
o'clock in the
the new initiates. Please just have a seat. It'll only be a few minutes.
Alright.
Chad's gonna sit down.
You're basically pointed to like a nice waiting room, and there's no one else here at the moment.
You can start flipping through one of the entertainment mags.
You're reading about yourself, aren't you?
It's an entertainment, not space pirate.
They're not mutually exclusive.
Chazador will not sit. He will stand.
Okay.
You can't sit here, that'd be...
That's the truth.
Wait, does Trasador also
sure.
refer to
I'm
himself
sure
in third
that-
person?
Goes down. What's that?
Does
Everybody's
Trasador
in
also
third
refer to
person.
himself in the third person?
That's like how people talk now.
Oh, I was just telling Jason.
About 5 more minutes pass, and finally that same receptionist turns and takes you down a hallway. At the very end of the hallway is a nice set of double doors and a large office with numerous chairs in front of like a semicircular desk. Sits a Sheeran.
Ed?
I knew you'd say
Just
that's a,
kiss.
wait, that's a thing?
That's a bug.
Yeah.
That's his face.
Whoa. That's his head?
That's his head.
Ooh, that's a lot.
I do
Nice
Starfinder salute.
Oh,
There's a Starfinder salute.
there's a salute.
I don't know.
Wait,
The star!
oh wait, let's do it.
It's like in, yeah. It's like in Spaceballs.
I refuse.
What? That is not it. How do you make a star? Can you? Not that.
Sitting behind this polished desk, Chiskisk is wearing kind of understated business clothes, nervously flexing its antennae from side to side as it sees you come in, and it recognizes Soren.
We call them its, not he, she's.
Well, we don't know if it's a he or a she.
Sheeran actually have 3 genders. One of them is like a host between the other 2.
Oh, Chad likes.
It's not uncommon for some of them to refer to themselves as a collective.
That's like a hive thing.
Oh, so it's like a we, they.
Oh.
As you approach, please sit down, and you kind of hear this in your heads telepathically,
He doesn't speak.
like in his head's just kind of.
Good thing I was already sitting.
It pains me greatly to hear about my longtime friend Dorvor. Can you tell me any more about what happened?
He did. He got shot.
Oh, please have a seat.
You see him like gesture and like his antenna kind of mimic his arms.
I'm Chizkisk.
Oh, nice to meet you.
We'll sit down. Well, I'll sit down.
I was already
We
sitting, but I'm close.
would like to offer you mineral water or processed protein wafers.
Mineral water sounds good.
Yeah. No
Water would be
He
nice.
gestures to the door where the receptionist is still standing, and she kind of nods and walks away. Chiskis returns and sits behind his desk, gesturing for you all to sit as well.
I will sit.
I assure you, shootouts in a docking bay are not normal occurrences on Absalom Station. I would have preferred to meet you all under more desirable circumstances.
And he's looking at Soren in particularly on this last sentence through its compound eyes.
Have you met each other before? Was this the first time you meet?
No, we've met before.
Oh, okay.
Another Starfinder.
We are pleased none of you were hurt in the incident, but I understand Dorvor was killed immediately?
Instantly.
As soon as we got here.
I believe it was a targeted attack.
Assassins.
He was a valued member of the society and a friend. May the Lady of Graves be kind in her judgment of his soul.
He kind of just bows his head momentarily. Pauses for a good 30 seconds.
To do his prayer.
Oh, I've seen that. Jag, will you show this to AJ?
Oh, yeah.
The Sheeran lifts its head back up again with its compound eyes glittering. And he's just sort of scanning you all. Says,
I have it on file and we already know, but let's be more formal. What, tell me, are your names and stories? Why do you think Dorvor Creel recruited you?
and the Moshi waving its 6 arms around anxiously looks to you first.
Well, I love adventure and I love helping. And I met Dorvor in my previous travels. Well, I come from Best 3. I were on Traxxas. I'd heard that he was in need of help. We go back to some other planet. Sorry, I don't know the map. Yeah, we go back. I know we used to meet up at the bar. We both had a liking for Scooby-Doo. That was the drink I brought him. I don't remember. I just made it up. And I had finished the mission and I was ready for a new one.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. And what was your name?
Oh, I'm Moshi. Moshi
Hyper little one.
Moshi von Starkshin.
I
am
Moshi von-
ready.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know you.
When you kind of hear like multiple voices at once.
Oh.
Soren, it pains me to see the dark shadow still following you.
And only you hear that part.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. You can do that.
Please, but for the new ones, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
We've already covered this in an earlier
Oh, fantastic then.
group meeting before coming here.
You veteran space captain. Your name and experiences, please.
Captain Gordon Shumway.
Lightfoot.
Yeah. Gordon Lightfoot, yeah. Skyfoot. Yes, apparently my reputation has preceded me, and Duravar reached out in need of my services.
Antenna almost nodding.
And last but not least... Oh, wait, I didn't see your other friend over there as well.
Just easy to miss.
Please, the
Last entry.
Vesk. Proud. Strong.
My name is Trazeldor.
Is there more to the story?
I believe Dorvor Creel contacted me because of my prowess in battle. Also because of my thirst to prove my family name, to redeem my family name.
What is your family name?
That's a great question. I don't know. Isn't that the whole name?
I'll check the paperwork.
Yeah.
And last but not least, for reals this time.
Oh, for realsies. The Chaz is the Chaz. Same as this guy. Just as amazing.
Chaz and Traz.
Interesting.
The Chaz is also just Chaz.
Very interesting. Well, we'll wait for Moshi to return. He couldn't wait for those protein wafers, apparently.
To use days on jazz.
Is supposed to have the best kind of last name?
I don't know, do they?
Trazeldor von Dorstein.
Maybe the door is part of... Oh my
Yeah.
god, the family name is Door.
Traz.
Your subconscious has betrayed you.
I think that's probably how it came.
Yeah, Traz Eldor.
Traz
It should probably be Traz Aldor. That should probably be the actual real name. Everyone just calls you Trazaldor because like your vest in the tone just always
My name is Traz
muddles it all together.
Distant cousin from Trazaldor.
Trazaldor. No, Traz Aldor.
Yes, Trazaldor.
Trazaldor? Yeah.
That's canon now.
It's got like marbles in your mouth.
Last name's Door.
Yeah, apparently they have long names that combine elements of their parents as well as those of prominent ancestors. They're shortened, but it is a grave insult to shorten a Vesk name without permission.
Oh my god, that's exactly what's happening here.
Traz.
Yeah,
Well, he told us to call him Traz. So
Yeah.
No, I did not.
Yeah, you did.
I introduced you guys to Trazaldor.
You said Traz.
You can call me Traz.
It was literally
kidding.
on your art.
Oh yeah, I know. But that was just
Yeah.
to show you guys. In game, it's got Trazaldor.
Yeah, in
I don't know
character.
you guys. You can't call me by my nickname.
How dare you?
I know you fools.
Door must do.
Maybe Trazaldor has a short-term memory. He's got a lizard brain.
Ah,
Like,
I never said anything
Well,
like that.
Forget
Who
the
are you
insult.
guys? Where am I?
Well, they also attach things to their names related to their victories in combat. It's amazing.
Trazaldor One Slice.
Yeah, it's gotta be something.
it
Trazaldor.
just keeps getting longer, like a
Trazaldor Head Splitter.
Yeah, I should add something for every kill.
Trazaldor 64 Turbo Extreme.
Trazaldor cut you in half.
Mother of dragons, mother of chains.
the hyper six-armed furry little creature returns with the receptionist and a tray of half-eaten snacks. And at least 2 to 3 water bottles in each of the 6 arms.
Wow.
Or Cookie Monster.
The receptionist looks a little bewildered, but is also kind of laughing. He says, "Most of the things are here and intact. Sorry, Chiskisk." And she sets it down on the desk between you all. Chiskisk takes a moment from his quiet reflection, encouraging you all to take a drink or snack if you like before he continues.
Protein
Are
wafer.
you talking about real life?
Well, I guess both. It's happening in both.
Okay.
Perfect.
Thank you, sir.
Like,
It's so sunny out.
Is it?
perfect.
The sun was.
Mineral water.
He's kind of nodding a little bit. Says,
What puzzles us is the reason behind this attack. According to the incident report from station security just released now, it was indeed 2 gangs. The Downside Kings and the Level 21 crew.
Oh, where they're from?
Gang wars are not uncommon on the station, but they usually confine themselves to the more lawless sectors like the puddles. It's rare for street gangs to battle openly in public areas like the docks. I can't help but wonder whether all is as it seems. There must be a reason why these 2 gangs were at Docking Bay 94 at the same time. The time of your arrival, coincidentally. He's almost like off to the side, but you kind of hear like the echo of the telepathic voice.
Oh, interesting.
Was it coincidence?
We
Were you and
interrogated-
Dorvor just innocent bystanders? Caught in the crossfire, as it were? Or might you have been specifically targeted? And if so, why?
I believe Dorval was targeted.
They didn't seem interested
Dorvor
with
was
us.
targeted.
My ass was turned.
Because it was visible.
I got some
Were any
fire.
of you near Dorvor when the shots went off?
Standing right next to him.
Yeah.
Were you?
No, I gave him a present.
Oh, interesting.
It was
He's reflective for just a moment. He says,
My understanding is that you are interested in becoming Starfinders. You accepted Dorvor's recruitment. I mean, to honor that, And with you witnessing the attack, I'd like to ask you to investigate the incident on behalf of the society. If we could find some concrete evidence of who killed Dorvor and potentially why, I intend to bring the full weight of proper legal recourse against them.
That's a good question.
It may simply be a matter of being in the wrong place at the wrong time. I have no doubt that station security's ruling on the matter when you spoke with them was accurate. But if Dorvor was indeed assassinated or murdered, I'd like justice for my friend.
We dole out justice.
At the same time,
Just
I will consider this my own personal evaluation of your abilities and use this as your initiation test. You will not be going off station. You will not be going to an uncharted planet. You will be operating here on Absalom Station on this very incident you find yourselves caught in the middle of. I hope that you're worthy of the title Starfinder. Good luck. And he places a cred stick on the table in front of each of you. Says, consider this a potential signing bonus. And there's 200 credits each.
That's like 10 rounds of drinks.
Jess doesn't have to eat cardboard tonight.
We'll find out what happened.
You also notice on the cred stick is actually some embedded data with Chizkisk's personal datacom messenger ID.
Ah. Enter that into our
Beep boop, beep boop boop.
PDAs.
Yeah.
Input contact.
Alright.
Hey Siri.
Solve this mystery.
He turns away as if this meeting's over and starts focusing on his computer again, typing away.
Should we check out the nightclub?
Yes. Wait, yeah. No, it's evening, so. But those don't open until. You know, we can just go.
It's early evening.
Yeah. It'll probably take like an hour to get there.
Yeah,
We're going to the queen of whatever.
Usually
The Fusion
Go
Queen.
to the fusion
That's our
queen.
first lead, right? To
Right.
find
Maybe we shouldn't all go.
Ferrani Nadaz.
though.
No, I wanna go.
Might seem weird, like
Nadaz.
Especially if it's like
Level
that
two
gang
is
five of
club,
us.
and
Yeah.
just a bunch of strangers. I did
Yeah,
grab a
some-
jacket.
Some of the gang did see Trazzledor here kill one of their compatriots.
Which gang is? We're gonna be meeting the Downside Kings. Right?
Yeah. I got one of their.
That's
I mean,
that's who
so I
you
can,
believe
disguise myself.
are at the Fusion Queen.
Oh.
Is
Right.
it- is
We
it-
killed all of them. They
We
didn't
go back to my
Killed
room
two of them
and
and sent
one's in
one to
jail.
prison.
Yeah. So I mean,
there were more than that.
And there were 3 other gang members
They were in
from
the other
different
gang.
gangs.
The other three was
So all the ones that were part of the
the gang that owns the club. we're going
Downside
to-
Kings were dead.
Or
2
in
dead,
jail.
1 in custody.
yeah.
So that there were only 3 of them there.
Yeah, the
shooting.
one that was trying to get away, Trazzledor caught
Okay,
at
so
the last moment.
They don't know that anything about us then. I don't think you should try and disguise yourself.
Do they speak a,
Well, 'cause, I mean, they
I
sent
can look
them
into
there.
it, but do they
Right.
speak a common
So if one of
language?
them comes back,
I mean,
I'm
there's
sure
there's
they would
common,
know who
which
they
is
sent,
like
though.
most
Yeah.
most things speak common.
I can disguise myself pretty
Really?
Alright.
good. Just to see what they say.
You want to pretend to be one of these gang members?
Is it if the gang runs the club?
You don't know.
Okay, we don't know. Well, I'm looking into.
You just know that if you were looking for them, you were told that they can be found there sometimes.
So you want to go in as this guy? Find a little subterfuge?
Just like kind of feel it out first.
Oh, before we go in.
Yeah.
Jess is great at stuff.
Alright.
Message us?
And then you let us know, or we can go in and just pretend like we're just going to club.
They'll never even know it's there.
Just so you have backup in case things get crazy.
Yeah, but like I think like he said, we shouldn't all go in at the same time.
No.
Okay.
So
Moshi and I can go in just pretending we're there to party. And then you go in, get your info, and let us know what goes on. Yeah, just go there.
Mingle.
It's a big place. Alright, we'll do our own thing. Let us know.
No. We'll be there. Part of the team. We'll be there as team.
Yeah, let's go. Woo! At different times.
What does that do?
Undo.
I feel like we should all get changed into club attire then.
We can settle.
Well, I
set
grabbed
up the
the-
hotel. How much is the hotel a night?
I grabbed the gang jacket off of one of them, so I can actually dress
With
like
your, it depends on what kind of room you want.
I don't take up much space. Can I have something small?
Not us.
We can just bump the trouser
You
ball and
can
stay
get
on those drawers.
you can get an efficiency for
Trouser
15
door.
credits per week,
Oh.
or a small 2-bedroom suite for 50 credits per week.
I'll be efficient.
You can bunk up as well, it's up to you.
So wait, how much is the single?
Like a small efficiency is 15 credits per week.
And a double is 50.
A small 2-bed suite is 50.
What?
I'll get a suite.
How far is it to my house?
I mean, with transit and things like that,
Well, what
half
level?
hour.
Out of curiosity, what level do I live on?
I'd say you probably actually live in the ring,
Okay.
which is probably about a half hour. Like the ring's like the massive core of the station, like on the right side. Or more middle class. Spike gets seedier the lower
So
you
Chaz
go.
lives with his parents, is what you're saying.
Basement, yeah. Yeah, sounds right.
Yeah.
He lives in the basement, uses the garage like his workshop.
No way.
I got my own space, bro.
Chaz and his mom, Maz.
It's a detached garage.
Right. Mom, I gotta go to work.
No, there it is. It's a detached garage with like a loft upstairs. That you just live in.
Yeah.
Old
It's
half
your own
beat up-
apartment.
Yeah,
There's still a car in the garage though.
You
and
definitely
a
refer
few
to it as your apartment.
I should, because it's a part. Get it?
There's a drum kit in
That's
there.
right.
It's made up of like 3 different brands.
All right. Well, you all have $200 or 200 credits from your signing bonus. Choose your room and either deduct 15 or 50 credits, unless you're sharing like one of the
Deduct it
2-bedroom suites.
I don't mind bunking up. Who wants to bunk with Chaz?
But that's only 2 beds. That's not economically. We're not saving money that way.
That's true.
Well, yeah, but an efficiency is like a fucking like bed in a hostel, kind of like shared room with whoever.
Oh, I share it with someone?
Yeah. Or it's like super tiny and dingy, and you have to use a shared bathroom and all that kind
I would imagine she doesn't need that much space.
of thing. No.
Yep, I got the
I
fancy.
like to do my research in private.
Yeah. The double bedroom
Okay.
for me
All
too.
right. Yeah. Just deduct accordingly, please. So, you've got your room set up.
Where are credits?
You have,
I mean, I know what it is, but...
I think they're like the bottom of the first
oh,
page.
Yep, got it. Cool.
So you have 200 minus whatever now.
Yeah, 185.
And you're all getting dressed up for nightclub attire.
Club attire.
Well, I'm dressing up. I got the jacket I stole
Yeah,
from
yeah.
a gang
Where?
member, so I'm trying to dress myself up to look like them.
Oh, okay. So you got like your
Bow tie.
slick fucking grease 1950s space captain hair, but like
I mean, I'll,
gang
I'll,
member.
I'll change the hair a little bit.
Okay.
Chaz always looks awesome.
I have to take my armor off?
No, I mean second skin's pretty, it's
On the jackets,
You
because
wear a bow
I saw
tie?
this one that I took, and then the other guy we were interviewing. Were they like, were the jackets like identical, or did it look like each gang member like
It's
customized.
similar style. Most of them, like on the inside, have an upside down crown, like kind of like etched in or stamped in.
But I mean, did they have were like the same, or would it be
Similar, like if someone was showing a wardrobe collection on Project Runway, they would belong together. Yeah, there's some cohesion.
I'm just like curious if I show up in this jacket but
Yeah.
looking like the other guy, will people be able to tell, hey, the wrong guy's wearing the jacket?
Oh
Or would it be-
no! It's not like everyone has their own distinct
Okay.
outfit or anything like that.
I'm trying to decide whether, because I took the picture of the guy that died, should I disguise myself as that guy or the one that got arrested?
Okay.
Out of curiosity, as far as the gangs were concerned that we were fighting,
Yeah.
were they human?
Yeah, they were. They were all human.
They were all human.
Yeah.
Okay.
Naked humans.
Hey,
Well, I just didn't know if they were.
Absalon Station's probably about like 70 to 80% human,
Oh,
but then the other 20% is incredibly diverse.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. That's very. I just didn't know if they were like if the gangs are race based.
Not from what you could tell.
racist.
What? No.
Racist gangs.
Species.
Racist.
Okay, sorry. Species.
Not you, the gangs.
Xenoph.
Beastist great gangs.
Okay.
Let's do it up.
Is anybody? So everyone, getting ready for the club. Anyone?
Yeah.
Anything
We're just
doing
gonna go-
special besides Gordon here?
I think it's pretty normal for Fast just to walk around in armor, isn't it?
How much are those health potions again?
50 credits.
I'll pick
The-
up
Mark 1 healing serums.
yeah, Mark 1.
Now, if we're doing a shopping stop, can I pick up a better backpack?
Better.
Well, yeah, because the cheap one only adds like 1 to your strength score, but the better one adds 2.
Mark 1 health
Where'd you get
serum.
some extra
Yep.
bullets?
What is it? The food. Yeah, the industrial.
Now I have some kind of gun.
Because I was doing the math and
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
almost at encumbered
Laser pistol.
with how much shit I'm carrying. So strength would give me 1 extra point. That would consume all
Does my laser pistol need extra ammo?
We'll need batteries.
Well, it's
Oh,
yeah, batteries. Yeah.
Okay, I do want to buy a battery.
Oh, I have a spare if you want it.
There's still one.
Teamwork.
I mean, I'm okay at the moment. I was just.
We're
Well,
team-
I
we're
bought one, then I
teammates.
found one on one of the dead guys, so I have 2.
Oh, okay, sure. I'll take
I'm
it.
going to
Yeah.
transfer one of my batteries to
I'll take the
motion.
battery
Okay.
back.
So how do we actually recharge our battery units? We
You
call
know,
out
so-
during rest time?
Yeah. Basically, if you're at a place like where you're staying, where you can recharge it there, you can do that. If you had a ship that you were on, there's probably like recharging stations. Some people or classes of ability like technomancers might eventually to actually recharge or drain batteries.
Why would you drain them?
Well, if you get
Drain
hold of the
enemies.
enemies.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or
Take
you,
well
like,
there.
well, actually, what you do is you drain all the energy from the battery and use it to cast a spell. Yeah, there's something cool like that.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, give me 1 minute.
To the
please.
nightclub.
They're still doing that?
Of course.
Like classic trap?
So,
Yesterday's classics.
It'd be funnier if you went in there and it was like Beethoven.
That's what I was thinking. Music would get crazier and crazier, and then it would get more minimalist.
Yeah, just come around in circle,
Yeah,
full circle.
just go more chill.
But everybody's still in the club, like.
so you actually don't know where the Fusion Queen is.
Oh, we don't know where to go?
None of us know.
I can't look that up on my computer?
You can look it up on your computer.
Where did I know
So
about
there's
you?
something called
Some-
taking 10 or
Best.
taking 20, where it takes like 10 times as long or 20 times as long, but if there's no real bad fail condition, we don't need to roll for it.
I thought we figured out where it was roughly based on where the gang operates.
Well,
already do?
you knew I thought all you knew was that the gang hangs out around there.
Yeah. But
I
the
don't
gang
think you knew.
operates in kind of like a specific level.
Well, there's the
Level
level
21
21
is-
crew. That's a different gang.
on level 21, but
Yeah.
the downsiders were kind of like 16 and under or something like that.
We're going low.
16 under, yeah.
Is the first level
Well,
bonus?
Moshi, you
Yes.
learn that the
Top
Fusion
level.
Queen is on level 99 of this fight.
Ooh.
Wow.
We're
We're
really
summoning.
going down there.
That's like, how long does it take to get there?
Is that like in the puddles?
Is there a train there?
No, the post is actually in the ring.
Oh, okay.
Is there a train there?
The train, no, there's elevators, yeah.
Elevator?
Like some kind of
For
crazy
what?
elevator
Oh,
system.
it's-
Oh, we get to take an elevator down to break 9. Take a little bit of time.
Alright, let's go down to level 99.
That is
We're
interesting.
going to
Okay.
down to Electric
Where did you go
Avenue.
first, right? We go together? I don't know.
We can take the elevator together.
It's always
we can
good
go
to be
wherever it is.
aware. Anyone can be watching.
Well, we should definitely
always watching.
Gordon's
exchange
going in.
contact information.
Yeah.
Send Gordon. I'll hang
That was
back.
close.
Take a later elevator.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll let you go in first.
I'll go down with Gordon.
You shouldn't enter with him. That'll
My
be
best
sketchy.
friend Trasseldor will go with me later.
Like, I'm not gonna be like holding his hand.
We're together. I'm always
not like
watching.
together.
I'm sure
Yeah,
somebody's
why,
watching.
why are people gonna instantly assume we're together?
If you enter together and he's supposed to be their buddy, I would be if I knew someone and they walked into our club and there was a person with them.
But it's a busy nightclub.
We're going in pretty early.
People go in and out all the time.
Have you ever been to Vegas? They know
It'd be funny
everything.
if we went in and nobody was there. I don't know anybody here.
Okay. So
There are a lot of humans.
This is where Chaz was
You're
conceived.
No.
you get down there and it's like going through a terrible part of the city, but then there's like that bubble of it's sort of a little more secure. Fucking neon lights everywhere. An otherwise dingy space station is kind of being drowned out by the thrum of nightlife. It's about, I don't know, what time would you like to say it is that you're getting there?
9:30, 10.
Okay, there's loud thrums of music, not a lot of people around just
Yeah.
11, 12.
I'd like to go early. Get
Midnight.
a drink.
yet. You would know that, probably a lot of the nightlife activity wouldn't really be kicking until like at least 11 or 12.
You guys
Yeah.
want to do dinner first?
We can go early and avoid the cover charge.
Save those credits.
Chazador, ever the pragmatist.
Right? This guy's a
Adventuring on a budget.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do we have to worry about all this?
No, I mean, you can
Yeah.
Whatever.
take
Take a nap before.
go there, yeah, you can go there.
Spend some time.
Yeah, getting prepped.
See,
Get
you
your
wait
gear
and go
ready.
when it's a little more
I'm
hopping.
going later. I'm
Yeah.
doing lots
Yeah.
of research on my
Okay.
computer.
Alright.
Research.
Yeah, so you show up and it's like, the fucking place is alive with electricity, and there is a very long line at the door to get
Damn
in.
it.
You see two large bouncers, one a Vesk, another a human.
I'm best.
Does it look like any of the gang members are in the line, or are they just walking straight?
Everyone here just looks like they're fucking dressed to kill and out to have a good time.
This might not be our spot.
I'm gonna try and walk in.
Oh.
You're gonna
Wait.
just skip the line?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like, I know the DJ.
Oh, you should look up who the DJ is.
Yeah, who's the DJ? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
He was my
know.
I'm
friend.
not with you.
Is any? Yeah, who's actually here?
So it's Gordon and Soren.
Are you going first?
Yeah,
Or
I'm
you
going
You guys
first.
are
All right.
first.
And then Chaz, Traz, and Moshi are.
I'm gonna hang back a little bit and see how that goes
Raz
with
is
him.
with me, my best friend.
Yeah, huh?
And you guys
I'm gonna tell
want
him-
to get in line?
What's up?
Yeah, I guess so. We'll get in line.
So, are
Do
there-
we have comms or something we can communicate
Yeah,
with each
yeah,
other? We do?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I imagine that
is
Chaz
it-
has probably been
Is
thrown
it
out most of
common
these
for
clubs.
best people to be here?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a whole Vesk
I wanna be
district.
special. Okay.
Well, I mean, it's not super common. I mean, well, you're not Vesk.
I'm best.
You're from Vesk 3, a planet that the Vesk took. But there's
Best.
definitely not a lot of other Skittermander around here.
Oh,
I actually read the story behind how the Vest took it over. It was pretty hilarious.
Alright.
Tell me.
Yeah, we went over that last time.
Oh,
Where they
you
just
read it.
gonna. Oh no. Yeah, I just read that.
Yeah.
They
Everybody
just
take it
kinda let
over.
them-
Yeah, they were just like, oh, you want? Okay, sure, here you go. Like took over, and they're just like,
They're
yeah,
very
whatever.
friendly.
Yeah, they just wanted to be helpful.
Yeah, that's right.
No wonder you guys are best friends.
Exactly. They look so. Yeah, you guys infiltrate and then let us know.
Okay, I guess what?
You guys will go in legit.
You're gonna line up.
Absolutely.
No.
Pretty sure I've been thrown out of this club before.
You
Pretty
guys-
sure you've been thrown out of all the clubs.
Exactly.
I'm riding the elevator down.
Okay.
Like after. I don't know how long this is all.
I'm here to meet Rani Nadaz.
Oh shit, going straight to it.
Wait, so is this the line that we're looking at, or what are we looking at?
Any sort of machinery around I can fuck with?
You are looking at Soren and a nearby Gordon.
I'm hanging back and let him do his thing. 'Cause I don't want to.
Soren, like basically there was like a roped off line
Okay.
right here and a queue forming like that way. That's where you are. Soren's walking around that straight to the bouncers in front of the double doors. And whoa, where you going, buddy?
I've got a meeting inside.
Meeting with who?
I'm here to see Mr. Nadaz.
Mr. Nadaz.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a missus.
Roll a. You just be trying to bullshit him, right?
Yeah.
Bluff me.
6 plus 11, 17 plus whatever.
17
Lucky you get to roll 2 dice.
is a 26.
Well, that's strong. Oh my god, you got plus 9.
This guy's a lion genius.
You're already on something? You mean Miss Nadaz?
Yeah!
Yes.
Go on.
Gender can't
Get back to
still
your
matter.
fucking meeting. And they gotta go back to checking and scanning people's comm units for ID.
I'm actually going to disguise myself so I look exactly like the guy that got taken off to prison.
Oh, interesting. How do you do this?
Okay.
With the jacket and everything.
And your face? How do you change your face?
You don't know what I bought.
That's so sad.
That's the wrong term. Okay.
I'll just walk up to him and nod like I'm supposed to be here.
Okay. Roll a d20.
13?
Okay. They're kind of, it's almost like a passing sort of thing as they're like scanning people's. All right, Soren. And how long are you waiting after Soren goes in?
Probably just like 30 seconds or something like that.
Okay.
I wanna, enough that it doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
You guys are sneaky.
I figure like they probably sent this guy on a job or whatever, so they're probably expecting him to report back. So I'm not going up to anyone. I'm like going to the bar like I'm just supposed to be here. I'm just waiting for some bump.
Well, we can't help it. That's what is happening.
Once Gordon's gone, castle door. We're gonna get in. We're going to the front. I have
What?
some. Yep. I have some. Shoo-ba-doo. Hi. I see the best guy. I really like this. Get here. So
Oh?
let's see if he maybe wants a bottle of Shoo-ba-doo. And we'll let us in. Okay.
Right away.
Soren, and then shortly thereafter, Gordon. The dimly lit nightclub, fucking blues, purple, violet, neon hues in a semi-smoke-filled room, arguably heavily from narcotics more than smoke machines, and a pounding, undulating, rhythmic beat is kind of coursing through this very hopping nightclub. Music is kind of blaring out from a DJ booth at the main stage. There's circles of people dancing everywhere. It's fairly shoulder to shoulder the deeper in that you go. There is a coat and weapons check immediately to your left, as well as visibly at least 4 to 6 other very large bouncers or security guards roaming the floor, and in particular here, to ensure that weapons are left at the weapon check before you're probably thrown out. There is a long, winding bar to the north, and you kind of see like some steps up to like a VIP kind of booth area around to the right. What's that?
Do they still check my weapon?
Did they check your weapon?
As one of the members?
No.
Oh.
So, my quick release sheet for in my like.
It's not a concealed, like ultra concealed.
Okay, so it doesn't conceal anything.
I'd say it would enhance your ability to conceal something, but it's not like a fully invisible compartment or anything like
It's
that.
not Assassin's Creed.
Right.
There are body augmentations you can get for things like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Okay, so I will check my weapons then.
Okay. Is there anything anyone's not checking or that you're not checking in?
Well, I'm gonna try and like get away with keeping my knife in the quick release sheet, like kind of hidden-ish, but not quite. But I'll check my gun.
Okay. Need you to make a sleight of hand check as your pat down begins.
I think you're just good at this stuff.
Wait, do I have the extra dice for that too, or
For sleight of hand, no.
I'll get it all
just for
done.
sense motive and bluff, right?
Yeah.
20. Wow.
You're just kind of like expertly like dancing to the music while his hands come near your concealed quick release sheath. You leave your gun down.
Hey, don't touch
You're
the
like,
gun.
hey, have a good time, and he kind of winks at you as you head in. How long were you waiting behind?
Probably like just half a minute or something.
Okay, all right. So you kind of like just see him get past security after putting something in. Is like people are kind of like just quickly nodding at you, and you see the same as described about the music, the people, gyrating dancers standing atop 4 smaller stages to each side of the main stage. And there's also a bar in the center of the room with additional seats like right over here. So, that's inside. 3 of you outside. Are you waiting to hear back? I mean, your comm units are still working.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
No, I've already gone down, so
Oh.
You're waiting in the line?
going to the front. And
You're also trying to
see
skip the line?
one of the your guys, us. And,
Yeah.
They like
he
Shubidoo.
knew on some Shubidoo, we can get that here. So I'm gonna see if he'll take this bottle of
Alright,
Shubidoo.
are you-
Going.
Are you explaining
I
this?
told Calcidor.
Okay,
we're,
okay, sorry.
We're trying this.
Yeah.
And Chaz
Calcidor,
is,
right?
Yeah.
Chaz is gonna wait.
He's waiting in line?
Absolutely.
I don't
Chaz doesn't do
feel
anything
that.
illegal.
Calcidor,
This duo
right?
sticks together.
We can do this, right?
We can do this.
Yeah.
Although I'm gonna look for some sort of like comm or anything I can hack into, so I can like. That's the only thing I'm really good at.
Get your name on the list.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, hack your way onto the list.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Alright.
So we're going to the guy.
Chaz Aldo.
Alright, 2 of you approach the guy.
I'm Moshi. I want to party. So, have you had some Shooby-Doo in a while? Yes.
You can see, like, through a very stern, muscly demeanor,
That's pretty good.
his nostrils kind of flare up at the mention of it. It looks down, from down at you up to the other Vesk.
My brother. It's good shit.
Yeah. Shooby-Doo.
Uh,
Yeah, so travel with us,
May-
get that.
make a diplomacy check, Moshi.
I don't know what
It's +2.
Two?
Yeah.
Roll well.
Wait, is this better?
No, mine's definitely not better. My intimidate is better.
Alright, well, if we can spend.
Okay.
I rolled a
A 5?
7.
7? No.
Oh, shit.
I'm not allowed to drink on the job.
Oh,
See you for later.
He's kind of like trying to ignore you right now and is looking at the other Vesk with like a little bit of agitation.
Agitation. Me out here.
Why would he be agitated?
Because the six-armed creature and you are trying to butt in line, he's trying to do his job.
Oh.
Is your sense.
Yeah. Why not share a drink with us? Who's here? Is this your boss? This little flesh bag? And I point to his...
The other human bouncer?
Are you subservient to this creature?
Right? Don't be a bitch.
Is there such thing as a taunt check?
I
feel very confident with a really strong guy.
Oof dog is no one's bitch.
Make an intimidation check, both of you.
I'm amazed if motion's intimidating.
I rolled 7. But I've got pretty good intimidate.
Right,
Really should not
Moshi
start
rolled a
fighting.
2.
Yeah. Plus,
Traz a 7.
Yeah.
diplomacy, so 7. I rolled a 7.
No, it was intimidate.
Oh, shit.
Traz,
So 3 total.
According to mine.
no, you said you rolled a 7?
Yeah.
No, you have a
then-
plus 4 to intimidate, I think, right?
Then I have a +1 and a +3. I don't know my table. Because those are the skills I put stuff into.
Yeah, no, you only have
But the total is
you only have a
different.
+1 to intimidate though.
+1?
You have 1 rank.
For
No,
you,
no, no.
big guy?
One rank, and then it's a class skill, so you get +3. So 1 and 3
I've
for
got
+4.
+4 because of my charisma. Nope.
Do you have high charisma?
Your charisma
No.
is only 0.
I probably messed up. Oh, yeah, no, you're right. That's just +4.
Oh no!
Anyway, it's
So
11. It's 11. The very agitated Uvdog takes the whole bottle from you, says, "Just go in and leave me alone," and he fucking like angrily pockets the thing in front of his
Woo!
padded vest.
Party's on! Trust the door!
A vest and a padded vest.
Thank you.
Alright, we're in.
I am tries outdoor.
I'm seeing if there's any skittermanders around. Huh?
And then
Uh,
Chaz.
Ready to party!
How will Chaz
Chaz, you're waiting in line. You've managed to access the local guest Wi-Fi network of the Fusion Queen.
Guest Wi-Fi.
So,
What are you doing?
I'm gonna see who's on the guest list and if I can put myself on there
Oh,
as like VIP.
Nice. That's a good call.
Okay. Make a computers check.
Probably roll on this. It's necessary.
Okay.
Shit. Well,
6 plus, what was it?
6 plus 12.
12? Yeah, there you go. So 18.
Oh, what?
You're able to add your name to a very short existing guest list, but there's nothing you're able to do in terms of status other than just no line door access.
Okay.
Sure.
Then I am going to do that.
Alright.
Access.
After waiting in line for a little bit and fucking with their system once on the Wi-Fi, you immediately leave the line. People move in quickly behind you. You walk up to the front doors. They check, and sure enough, you're on the guest list.
Hooray.
I wonder how that happened.
It's like, Chaz.
Chaz is the best. Chaz is here for you.
oh yeah, it's just Chaz.
You're waved in just after a very refined-looking man in a suit, wearing dark sunglasses, and 2 Lashunta, 1 on each arm.
Wow, it's nighttime.
Yeah.
Sunglasses.
I'm gonna find out who he is. Because if he's on
The
the
neon
list,
lights are bright.
well, if he's on the list, then I can find out who he is.
He was not on the list. He was actually waiting in line behind the rope.
Avoiding all these goofballs that are cutting right in front of him.
Yeah. I don't know where you are at in the club, but you are all inside at the moment.
Do they check their weapons?
Yeah, everyone has a good point. Thank you. There is security and coat and weapon check as you come in. Is anyone not complying to the fullest?
They do a pat down and everything?
Yeah,
So
there's
no
pat
way-
down security. There's the volunteer removal.
I didn't need to. I just walked right by.
You did not. No, yeah.
I
Make
will let them check me.
make
Check
a
me all
perception
over.
check.
7.
Okay.
Not hit some
Moshi and Chaz can make a perception check as well.
Perception check. 11.
Rolled a 2.
That's all I need to know.
I think I do have perception though.
Yeah. Chaz, you coming in late. Notice the well-dressed man is going through his pat down, and they feel something on him, some sort of like pocket knife. And two bouncers immediately come in and just start punching him in the gut. Leave the two women in the club and just throw him out fucking brutalized, almost unconscious.
Good thing you rolled well.
I go introduce myself to the women.
Okay.
Okay, you walk up.
Hey, who do I see sitting at these tables?
1 sec, I was doing introductions.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You're like-
ladies.
Looks like you need
Priorities.
a new dance partner tonight.
There's 2 of them.
Can I buy both of you a drink?
Oh. I'm Kayla, and this is Zovil.
And we're speaking telepathically.
Yeah,
Oh.
kind of.
It's like
Twitching antenna.
Okay. They sort of shrug as they watch their date being thrown out and walk with you towards the bar. What are the rest of you doing?
Poor guy.
Okay, so I'm noticing who's at the tables. Like, what kind of crowd is at those tables on the
Yeah.
that? Is there like, I'm guessing bright, distracting like, ooh, looking at that? Is there some kind of performance happening? Or?
Yeah, there's lots of live music, lots of dancing, lots of powdery and strange liquid substances being taken, and some very active bars. One all the way wrapping around, and one in the center of the room.
Noticing who's where, who's at those tables.
Just a variety of people. Let me just pull something up here. So it's pretty shoulder to shoulder overall, but there are at least 6 very clear security type people walking around. Let's see if I find my button thing.
These?
You have like comms or something, or do we have to actually like
No,
call
we have comms.
everyone?
Yeah, you've got
Yeah,
comms.
no, we definitely have. Yeah.
Try not to start a fight.
God damn it.
Let us know when you've made contact when this happens. Or maybe not, since we'll be talking. It'd be weird if we just started.
What if we knew what she looked like?
Oh,
I mean, I can find out.
yeah.
I'm gonna.
Do some hacking.
Yeah, I want to see if I can find her in the network.
Pull that up.
Juanita does. You look her up, but
Oh, I
can't
did.
anything.
I don't know what she looks like.
So you're kind of just patrolling around.
There's a lot of security.
There's at least very 6 clear security types. You get the sense that they're ready for anything.
Filthy torso.
There's also a set of very secure-looking double doors to the west over here. It says staff only.
So I want to have looked at where I did. Did I find her?
You're looking up Franny Nadaz?
Yeah.
Again?
I already, well, when I did I find her picture?
Oh, no, you did not.
Is she on the network? Like right now?
You know well enough that you wouldn't expect to find her on the guest Wi-Fi network.
Oh,
of
that's
the establishment.
That's true.
Was there
I didn't roll good enough to get on the hardcore.
Are there any other not level 20 downside king dressed people looking around? Hanging around?
You feel like the security guys that you've clocked, It feels like the attire is kind of similar, but it's not so close
like they
that you
run
feel
this-
like
They run this place. All right.
yeah.
I'm not gonna like directly go up to him, but I'm going to kind of like wander up to a bar in a way that I would be known. Because I figured this guy,
Yeah.
they know that he's been on this job and would probably be expecting to report back. So I'm just kind of,
Okay.
I'm trying to look casual, but like still be seen.
Job from the morning,
Yeah.
showing up 12 hours later,
Hmm?
I mean, they would be expecting to report back sometime
Yeah.
in the evening, I suppose.
15 hours later.
You could probably
I
go
do,
to
but
the
I have a
staff
Synth
only.
Cheese playlist.
Oh, it just
I'm not gonna
great
like, push for it. See if I'm like,
Cheese playlist.
Yep.
I love
It's really called
Save-
Syntheses. That's amazing.
Yeah. Okay, so let's start there. Gordon, you are kind of casually making your way to the bar. I mean, where do you think you'd be going here?
probably just somewhere where it's like not too crowded, so I'm still visible.
Okay.
But
I
just
mean,
going up and ordering a drink.
alright. You go up and order a drink. You don't feel like the bartender recognizes you. What are you ordering?
Probably just a nice whiskey.
Shabo
Okay.
shabo.
Alright. 5 credits.
Damn.
Want to leave it open?
Yeah, sure.
Soren, you're buying drinks
Yeah,
for you and the Lashunta.
yeah.
You were poor.
You're just gonna be 15.
I know.
So that's all 15 credits.
Sounds
Gotta
good.
pay the cost to be the boss.
Trazaldor. Traz Aldor. What are you doing?
I will.
You buy me a drink? Maybe you got me
We're on the job. Maybe we should not.
Maybe the other vest gets some.
You've been drinking a lot today.
We
Yeah.
gotta fill the bag.
You gave the other best shit for not drinking on the job.
Yeah.
On the job!
What? I told you! Short-term memory lizard brain.
I don't want to be drunk if we get into a fight.
You just need to learn how to hold your liquor.
Well, yeah, but what would Traz want?
Tries with one best in the spirit.
There you go.
Alright. We'll get 2
WWTD.
drinks.
What would Traz do?
Don't shorten his name.
We'll get
It's
2
an
drinks.
insult to him.
One for myself, one for Moshi.
Okay.
Best, whatever.
That's
best drink.
10 credits.
Man, we're so poor.
You clock Soren working it nearby, just around the other corner of the bar there. Chaz, you're walking in again. No one else tried to bring anything in, right? You all checked your weapons.
Yeah.
Just confirm.
Unwillingly.
Okay.
That's true.
Chaz, what are you doing?
Chaz is curious what's behind that staff door.
Yeah.
So,
Walk on it?
No, I'm not gonna walk on it, but I'm gonna see if I can find out what's like. Is there anybody guarding it?
No, other than like the roaming security guys.
Can anybody see me right now?
Yeah. I mean, the place is crowded, but yeah. I mean, you'd be right next to the well-lit bar.
Oh, for sure. Shit.
Good. Like, he's not telling us what he's planning, right?
No, not right now.
I haven't heard anyone talking on their comms at all.
No, I'm not talking on my right now. Like, I'm not. I'm still scouting the area, trying to figure out what's going on.
Jazz,
Is there anything of interest that could find me? What is Farani
Nadab.
Nadas?
There's always conversation.
Okay. Can I just like go from conversation to conversation? See if I can
Sure.
hear
I
anything?
mean, there's security bros, there's bartenders,
Well, I'm gonna focus
dancers.
I'll focus my area around the security guards to see what's going on there, and just like sort of eavesdrop.
Alright.
Should I roll for anything? Perception.
Sure. I mean, like the closest guy right now is the guy who's kind of like walking around up the stairs in this sort of like VIP booth area, the place that you were hoping to sit. You're walking by, you're kind of loitering about between here and the other 2 bars.
Well, I mean, I'm mingling, getting in there.
Okay.
Doing my white guy dance.
All right.
Yo.
Make a perception check.
Hey!
Doing
That's a
split.
19.
19?
19. Plus whatever my perception
That's a
is.
great
Lawnmower.
guess.
I'm pretty sure.
You see all.
Yeah, just cutting a rug.
Be a 23. You kind of wait for a moment, not really having much luck on this this fishing trip, and then you kind of hear like this guy talking in his comm units. It sounds like he's getting into an interesting conversation, one you could potentially listen in on with a little bit of some computer activity.
Ooh. Sync my comm to his.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
want to
I
try
was
to
thinking- I was thinking
make
just
a
the
little
same
quick
thing.
computers check.
Yep.
There you go.
Go computer.
Oh, that was close.
That was very close. So I got a 12 plus 26.
12 plus 26.
No, 12 plus 14, 26.
You hear him saying that. Yeah. Broccolio is fucking pissed. He's back there with Ferrani right now.
What was that name?
What
You
was
thought
the
he said
other guy?
something called along the lines of Broccolio.
Bombalayo.
Rockalio?
Broccolio.
Gypsy Kings.
Broccolio.
Well, you know that, not me.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna inform them. Like, obviously, I'm gonna switch my comm.
Moshi, Traz Aldor has bought you a drink as promised. You're hanging out near the bar. You see Soren macking it with two antennae-eyed ladies.
Can I break through on the comms and be like, are either of those women Ferrani and Daz, or are you wasting our time?
I'm gonna use an at
Tries
will. I'm kind of upset with that tone,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna
It
use.
cuts in like right when you're in the middle of like a
yeah.
great anecdote.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I'm gonna use my at will. Like I see him, I'm gonna use my at will, and I'm gonna use daze on him.
Been waiting to do that for a while.
I'm skittering around. I want to keep an eye on what's happening in the VIP and looking for anyone who stands out that's important, or if there's some kind of indication there's some kind of back area
Okay.
that has something, or is there windows up above, or something that looks like it's a place I want to know more about. Do I see anything that
You immediately notice that Traz Aldor, almost mid-drink, just kind of like freezes for a moment, and like the liquid keeps pouring until it's kind of spilling around your toothy maw. And the last thing you felt was like a shock of thoughts from your
You can't block this
new
one.
initiate. Make a
Will saving throw.
make a will saving throw to see if it actually holds.
19.
Hello.
The pause only lasts long enough for you to spill a few dribbles of your liquids down your maw and onto the floor, making you look like a slob and not being able to actually drink it. And you immediately snap out of it and know that Soren was fucking with your head.
Death glare.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
use my telepathy to be like, watch your tone next time, and I say to him at best.
Moshi, you are taking it all when you see this like kind of exchange quickly happen. You don't know what's being said, but you can see them glaring at each other and know that something was off with Trazaldor there for a moment.
okay, my friend?
Chad's gonna cut in on the comms. Be like, hey guys, I got some info. And then inform them of what I know.
You hear from Chaz that apparently Ferrani Nadaz is on site, not very pleased, and therefore another person or thing is not very pleased, of the name Vroccolio.
Now you know it, man.
What do I know about Broccolio?
Tension cut. Chaz successful.
What are some keywords you're searching for? Just the name?
Well, the two names together.
Okay.
Does Chaz know whereabouts Ferrani is?
Still listening.
He heard that they were in the back.
Like in the staff area back, or?
It's the only back that you can tell exists here.
Alright.
Maybe it's weekend.
We need to get into the back.
Go ahead and technomance your way through the space webs there with your keyword search.
Terrible. I rolled a 4, so I think it's 11.
Yeah, not much. You find that both Ferrani and this Rockalayu don't have a lot of information
Alright, forget all
circulating
that.
out there.
Then I'm gonna finish my drink, go
Okay.
back, and then skitter over to that staff area and see if maybe I can sneak in.
Whoa.
Before you try and sneak in, let me try and assist with that.
Yeah?
I'm gonna try and cause diversion with my feet.
Well, actually, before you do that, let me see if I can just get in there legitimately.
Yeah. Or that. We'll go with that first.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go up to one of the.
Did they all see your disguise and everything? I mean, they were with you, right?
Well, yeah, they saw me put on the
Yeah.
jacket at least.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I'll just go up to one of the bouncer types.
Yeah.
Just be like, boss in.
He kind of nods. Says, what happened?
Shit show. What happened?
We thought you all died.
2 of them did.
Well, you know the rule. We're not talking about it out here. He kind of gestures towards the employees only.
Ooh.
Go with.
Way to go. You're in.
You're in.
Oh, just quick rewind. Can I have typed into like our little messaging app? Oh dear God, come help quickly, and just not hit send, but just have it there so I can hit send.
Pre-written.
Pre-written.
Yeah.
All right. Then I would say, yeah, we're gonna stay right here next to the door.
Not hitting send, but yeah, just it's just on there so I can
But
just
as
go.
we see you go in, I'm thinking I'm gonna stay right next to this door. We have no more synth cheese.
Building.
Synth cheese takes a while.
You hear the
I don't think he could ever run out of cheese.
DJ's slowly loading in a new track, letting it bubble and build.
The synth cheese takes a while.
I don't know what that means. Synth cheese.
You know what it
Cheesy, synthy, it sounds like Swiss cheese, I don't know. Fusion Queen.
I feel like I want to watch Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh, I've seen that so long.
Sorry, I'm getting his groove on now.
Yeah, what's the one I'm doing?
I'm surveying the
With these
scene.
women.
One day you'll find out.
It's like we roll.
You'll find out when you find your honor.
Maybe attacking your teammates and you'll got all your old crew.
So, just as Moshi is...
My old teammates were dicks.
Moshi's pondering a little bit of mischief. You see a figure that looks like Gordon kind of stride in up to the guard near the door. Exchange a few words about... You kind of hear him whispering about what happened at the dock, and the guy saying something along the lines of not here, and like gestures for Gordon to follow him in. And they step in through the employee-only doors, which did not appear to be locked. Gordon, you step on the other side. Moshi, you probably catch just a glimpse of what appears to be a hazy room. Smells of probably illegal substances in the air, and just all kinds of storage and a few figures at a distant table sitting around before the doors swing shut in front of you. Yeah. Gordon, you and this feathery mustached fellow are heading into the next room.
I guess you can tell us what's going on.
You have your pre-written message typed out.
Can I turn my comm to like open mode so they can just hear what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, and I'll get another drink.
Wait, does that mean though, like if we talk to you on the comm, it
No, I'm
they
not
can-
turning
they
the
can hear?
speakers on. It's
Okay.
still on mute, but like it's just like open channel kind of thing.
What's happening?
Yeah, he walks up to the table of three guys. You see, this is a large storeroom filled with supplies for the bar, bottles of hard alcohol, kegs, boxes and boxes of food and recreational stimulants. One corner holds like a bunch of extra amplifiers and musical instruments, and there's racks of costumes for some of the club's entertainers, presumably. There's a single door to the north between all of these stacked supplies, and then three what appear to be gang members dressed similar to you are seated at a table. They're kind of playing cards and sitting around smoking strange substances through like vaporizing devices and other weird ways of imbibing things in the future. This guy walks through and says, "Look who's still alive!"
Ooh.
They all kind of place their cards down and look up at you. Say, "Basil? We heard everyone died or got taken in.
Pretty much, yeah.
What the fuck happened?"
I got the dwarf, and then just all hell broke loose. A bunch of fuckers from 21 showed up and started shooting everything. One of us got crushed, one got cut in half. I got pinched, but I was able to bribe my way out, so they probably just entered it as another death just to cover their own tracks. But
Fuck, well, at least the job's done and you're still with us. You need a drink. You need a drink.
damn straight.
They kind of like kick the bouncer guy who's working the outside, pulls the chair out for you, grabs a bottle, leaves it on the table with everyone else who already had a bunch of sort of small glasses, and they pour you a drink.
Anything else?
Nope, that guy heads back out. We'll leave you there for a minute. What's going on the outside? Gordon has disappeared behind closed doors.
I'm listening to what's happening.
And yeah, so you're all tuned in on the comms?
Yeah, I don't think me coming in is gonna help anything. So, got another drink.
Yeah, you get the rule book.
Yeah, the rule book.
Okay.
I did it one point.
Oh, you did?
You know,
Alright, well you're all hearing over the comms. Gordon has been referred to as vassal by some other gang members and apparently has sat down and is having drinks with them.
The last name's Ian.
Vassal.
That's Ian.
Well, we're waiting for word from him. 'Cause he's-
Okay, so you're all just standing by.
Yeah, like at the
Okay,
bar right
just wanna
there,
make
ready
sure.
to jump in if we need to.
Alright.
seems to...
Interject if you need to.
Indeed.
She's a crazy person.
It's the music.
No.
I thought it was somebody outside.
So, Vassal, give us the details, man. So the job's done.
Job's
We
done.
can let Ferrani know.
Yeah. That's the good news.
See, they look
Oh, it is somebody outside.
seem happy.
Find out where Ferrani is.
Well, it's good to have you back. You wanna deal you in for a game?
Sure. So we know this is a hell of a lot more heat than we were expecting for this job. Is it like what's? I'm gonna be getting in on
I
this.
guess when someone's
Ferrani's
get
really,
murdered.
really trying to make her mark. You know, it's the other guys still kind of don't seem so sure about her in this new role, but my guess is she's trying to fucking make a splash.
I'm down for that.
Yeah, you are.
That's why we call you Splash.
Disney's looking at the others like, this guy's fucking crazy. Oh man, I thought I could snort a lot of coke.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Well, they got coke out.
Space coke. It's like some like bluish powdery
You're still
substance on the
snorting?
table.
You gotta take
Was
it.
Nyborg?
Yeah.
From, heavy metal.
Yeah, yeah.
Good Nyborg, man.
Yeah, it's Nyborg. It's exactly Nyborg.
Nyborg?
Yep. What do you say, Nozzle? You wanna do a few lines? Dazzle?
You're going true
Dazzle.
detective.
The day I've had?
Dazzle.
Vassal?
Fuck yes.
That's
They all kind of set up 4 lines and.
I imagine, given my background, I'm probably pretty decent at this. Right?
Yeah.
Like you guy.
Yeah.
Chaz is jealous.
Chaz isn't.
But no, Chaz does know. No, Chaz is definitely listening, but I'm jumping back and forth.
Oh yeah,
between
we're
the two-
hearing you.
Chaz, Chaz is
between the two channels.
Chaz can't afford that card.
This will be interesting what this does to I don't know what. Does it
Chance
boost
to get
my
some
charisma?
You think it does?
I am listening on both channels, though, right? Do I have to switch back and forth between the two, or do I have to like?
You could have multi-channel. It might get noisy at times, but sure.
If I have one of the fingernails for it.
That's for crack.
Hmm?
Fingernail?
The fingernail, that's for the coke nail.
Oh, it's for coke?
Yeah.
So
I don't know from experience, but
Oh, that makes sense.
scoop it and
after a little, like, they kind of all just like, yeah. So you're not working tonight. I mean, imagine after the time you had, you fucking want to go home and just unwind. Are you looking to party?
mostly just unwind a little bit and maybe
Alright, man.
collect. Considering 2 of the other guys didn't make it, their cuts not going anywhere.
Well,
and I just lost a shitload bragging my way out of there, so I could use a little replenishment.
Rockalayo's in there right now getting an earful. If you want to wait a few minutes, he'll probably be eager to get out.
Alright. So I'm gonna take a leak real quick.
I'm gonna talk on
For real
our
ending it.
channel and inform him that, like, you already know that they're pissed off about it.
Something.
Yeah, well, that guy is pissed off specifically.
Yeah.
Like, so just making sure that you are aware.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else going on while the rest of you are waiting outside, listening
I'm
in?
gonna scout the area, and specifically the area on the other side of where if the door is on the left side there, I'm gonna scour the area on the right. That way, in the event that I need to bust in on their channel and be like, "Hey, we need everybody, all hands over here." Like I know.
Throw
what
your
I'm
hands
talking
up
about.
in the air.
Yeah, right.
Is this leftovers? Fines?
Are you guys having trouble accessing
Yeah, I can't.
Starfinder
You can put mine
ban?
in the fridge.
Like I can get this one.
Yeah.
But like I can get the Starfinder, but not Starfinder Fan.
You're able to like re-add it.
I don't think so. It doesn't show up.
You have to do like file to open. You've never had the notebook open.
I did once. You linked me to it,
Yeah.
but I never like anytime I wanted to access it, I had to grab your link, and I don't have it.
Is it just you or is it everyone?
It's just me.
No, I'm on it.
Oh, do you have the app?
Yes, I do.
Oh, no, on here.
I don't think so. Okay.
It's usually the one. You just have to
Yeah, there it is.
load things.
Kid yet? Oh.
Yeah, you're actually unconscious on the floor now.
Awesome.
Your fake nose fell off, and
If this all goes well and we get back to our apartments, I can share some of my space with you.
I can message you like a link that should give you access.
Yeah, please do. It shouldn't be under a different account. It's the only account I'm using.
Ooh, let's see.
Hyperleaf.
Yeah.
You a drug dealer?
No, just a user.
Go with that.
Recreational.
That should work.
Medicinal.
Oh, sweet. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I got glaucoma.
Do you really?
No.
But I have a license for that.
Am I getting like pistol whips? Get it? Glock coma? Anybody?
Huh?
I only made the greatest pun ever. Jeez.
It was okay.
Alright, so you're hanging out, waiting for.
Yeah, waiting to talk to the boss.
I buy my ladies another drink, and then
Oh my
I send
God.
them to the dance floor and tell them I'll find them there.
Is determined to get hammered.
Or be the hammer. The hammer is
Yeah. I'm familiar with that euphemism. It's almost time. Hammer time.
After a while, about 15 minutes, you see a large Vesk kind of come out. She's in a bad mood.
What was that?
He kind of like turns, looks at you, and
Brecca.
you're not dead.
That's
That's
all I
good.
hear.
That's good. You
live one
you're
side.
probably gonna want to fill her in. She thought all of you were dead. Gave me an earful for it. He shakes his head and kind of like just.
Alright, so logically, I can assume that this is what was the not
Ronnie
Ronnie, but
and,
what was the other one?
Brecca.
So this one's probably Rock, I would assume.
Crocodile.
All right,
Brecca.
all right. I'll go in.
Let's go in. Let's go in. I have faith in you.
Outside, very comfy. Inside, no gun, don't die. Oh gun, don't die.
We'll
Your
save you.
phone's there, ready to send a text message.
Yep.
I don't know what we'll do. I mean, I don't know what's better, but that looks hairy.
Yeah, there we go.
And this is one of those ones, like the few times where you really, really want to do this diplomatically.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. True. I'm not gonna kill everyone. Woo!
Considering I'm the only one who's still armed and I shoot like for shit.
Am I able to at least?
She always carries a gun with her.
Yeah, sorry, I lost my train of thought.
Definitely want to stay on her good side.
Am I able to see anything that's going on based on like just hacking cameras, or does the guest network just read
No
it?
way. Yeah. You find their security to be quite strong.
Really?
Uh-huh.
That sucks. Let's see. Okay, well I'm still gonna go on the other side of the room and see if there's anything there that I can call them to in the event that
Disappointed.
Jazz is not pleased.
Look. Out on the floor?
Yeah, just on the right side of the floor.
Like all the way over here?
Well, where she is, if you move the picture, on the other side of, basically the opposite
parallel?
direction, the opposite end of the room from where the door is.
You talking about over here?
When you say the door, do you mean the trestle?
I mean the one that he's in. So yeah, way over here on the right side.
So on the dance floor?
Uh-oh.
Well, that's where I want to call these guys. In the event that so there's just a dance floor there.
Yeah.
I just need to be familiar with the area. That way, in the event that I can go, yeah, we got a problem on the far, the far end of the dance floor. Blah blah blah. Just in case that I want to be familiar with the area so I can call them into a specific spot.
All right. Yeah, I mean it's a pretty crowded dance floor over there in the VIP area.
Okay.
So
Just getting his groove up.
you step into the back office here. You see a human woman, presumably named Ferranina Daz, and she sitting with her feet up, gun just kind of resting on her shoulder. You notice immediately to the screen right side of her a door to some other private room.
Yeah, go ahead.
She's kind of just
Yes, Gordon.
glaring at you and says,
Go method, Gordon.
Seducer.
Awesome.
"So you're telling me I yelled at him for nothing, huh?
It was a shit show, that's for sure.
What the fuck happened?"
Showed up, dwarf was there like we planned. Took the shot. Was out in one shot. Nice, we got that done. But a bunch of 21s were there and a bunch of other, I guess, dwarfs, Starfinder buddies, and they were just gunfire everywhere. It was,
Well, we got the
into
job
something-
done.
Getting into something big, aren't we?
Not looking good. What happened to the 21 crew?
I think they got away. You hit them back?
Yeah, we need to send a message. Well, you get yourself together.
Is there any way we could record what we're hearing?
We're hearing it. He opened up
Yeah,
his
but
phone.
like making an audio recording of it.
Yeah, I imagine you'd be able to audio record.
All right.
It's pretty loud, though.
Oh no, just
Like a
what,
direct feed.
what's coming in from his open mic.
Chaz program.
I mean, with Chaz and Moshi, you'd be able to arrange something.
Yeah.
Okay.
So before we went in there, we said that we arranged that.
Sure.
We are looking for evidence after all.
It's true.
Yeah.
Just recording everything.
Smart.
So, like I said, it seems like we're getting into something pretty big.
Yeah.
I want in.
All right. Well,
What do we got? What do we got
our current clients are paying quite well. I imagine there'll be more work since you at least got the job done.
They think are the 21s working against them, or
Didn't expect 21s to get involved. Clearly, they were there in opposition to us.
opposition to us or opposition to the client?
I don't know. We're gonna find out, though.
Trying to find out who the client is.
Yeah.
He's trying.
Done good. Take a moment to recover from this incident. I'll be putting a new project together.
That sounds good. I want in.
Alright, come back tomorrow night. We'll
Will
talk.
do.
She kind of takes a glass of wine and just sips on it, staring at her computer screen.
Sounds like I'm dismissed. So
You come out and Broccoli is just sitting there, like leaning against the crates. I didn't hear any yelling. That's good.
sounds like we got something going on tomorrow.
Always something.
All right. Well, I'm gonna head back out onto the floor.
Yeah, enjoy the night off.
Yep.
Kind of nods and then heads back towards Barani's office. Alright. What next?
Find a quiet place to have a panic attack.
Good job, Gordon.
Are you back with us?
I think so.
Chaz didn't get on the
I
intercom.
need another
Good job, Gordon. I'm glad you're not dead.
It looks like we're coming back here tomorrow night.
You want to do that, or report? We should probably report that. Just because. We should
Well-
probably also not be discussing this out in the open.
No, we're not.
What are you doing?
Um,
I just picture him like Simon Pegg in Star Trek. It's so exciting.
okay.
How wide is my telepathy?
I have
30
one.
feet or something.
Oh, you do as well?
Well, you have a spell.
I
You have
can do a
a
spell,
racial
yeah.
ability.
And could I link like all of the group in like conversations, or
But we have, when you say comms, it just means verbally, not.
No, like
texting?
comms are like communications units. So like speaking over the walkie-talkies or like pretty much everyone's got like a comm unit device or one that's kind of built into their armor or their outfit.
Can I text anything?
Yeah. It's like a personal communication device.
Oh yeah, and I'll delete that text that I didn't say anything.
Oh, you didn't have to send
You
it.
accidentally send it. We all look.
I mean, we heard everything, but
And
if you
recorded
want
it.
to text anything, feel free. But it's like a loud club. It's not.
Yeah, you have limited telepathy. You can
Okay.
mentally communicate with any creature within 30 feet whom you share a language. Conversing with multiple creatures is just as difficult as listening to multiple people speaking, but you can attempt it.
Alright, so I'm gonna try and. How far did Chaz get away?
I mean, Chaz, you see him like kind of like distracted
Chaz
on the
cutting the
dance
rug.
floor.
He's at the.
But is he like 30 feet away or?
Chaz.
Oh, it's like more than 30 feet.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
Just
10 feet.
straight cutting the rug on the dance floor.
He's dancing along.
One guy dancing, looking exactly like that.
Yes.
Oh, and completely by himself.
Oh, no way.
He's doing the worm.
Somebody fell for it.
No way.
Chad doesn't even need a dance partner.
Chaz just dancing with himself.
Yeah,
In the
there's,
corner
there's,
of the
there's
dance
a wide berth around.
Aw.
Chaz, so it's
Dancing.
noticeable.
What the hell?
Who wants to come back to my apartment?
Yeah.
Chaz thrusting towards a good time.
That's Chaz has a roommate, but she lives apart. That's why it's an apartment.
Isn't your roommate your mom? It's one of those where they refer to their mom as their roommate.
Yeah, like Nick Swartzen.
Yeah.
Chaz's roommate pays most of the things. And does my lunch.
Okay, so like, you still enjoy the night, or do you
Sure.
go home?
Yeah.
Wait, you wanted to do some telepathy?
Yeah, so just
Oh,
loop everyone of the group in and telepathically wise. So that we can converse and not have to use like our mouths and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
Chaz is still gonna use his mouth.
Well, if we
Chaz.
have
Chaz is an idiot.
So Dimmo's like, I can't hear you. No, we shouldn't kill Ferrani Nadaz.
oh shit.
Am I communicating telepathically?
The security guards are like, someone's talking about killing Ferrani.
Chaz on the dance floor,
Check him out.
just like, yeah, I totally hear you.
Well, I don't want to stick around here any longer if we have to come back next night. Unless anyone has something to do. I'm out.
I'm probably going outside.
I mean, all have your own rooms. Go around.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Chaz just shit himself.
Gordon.
Let's miss a good
Sorry,
party.
sorry.
Is there any other student member?
Is there any other Scooter Manners?
Yeah.
I.
After this morning, I'm gonna enjoy this night.
Well,
Well, she likes to work hard and play hard.
There's no other Scooter Manners, but there are other smaller creatures like gnomes and dwarves.
No other skin man.
Yeah. I don't know, it's probably all fairly new experience for you, seeing all these strange creatures all together.
Maybe I need to get some rest. It's been a long
Yeah.
day.
I think the 9 war's
Yeah.
kicking in. I'm gonna
Chaz
get it.
hasn't been thrown out
Say,
yet.
I'm kind of drunk. but I
meet
am
tomorrow
still-
morning at like 10,
Sure.
and then the Moon Sleep
You're
Bar.
gonna hang around with your two friends, aren't you?
Oh, did they
Yes.
stay with
They keep expecting you to buy drinks.
Uh-oh.
I'm fine with that.
Round 2, another 15 credits.
you? Oh.
And I never got paid for my
So-
job. Damn it.
Tell us about what you do.
What?
What's your name again?
I give him a false name. I say, my name is Gordon Shibley.
Oh, okay.
Oh
I'm
no.
a
Gordon
I'm a
Shibley.
space captain.
Shibley.
What's your last
Wow.
name? Shumley?
Somewhere.
You have your own
Some way.
ship and everything?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow. That's so interesting. You want to get more drinks?
Yeah.
God.
Let's do that.
Round 3, another 15 credits.
Lucy
Yeah.
says
You
what's
running low?
going on and is.
It will be, but
No.
That's so cool. Maybe you could give us a tour of your ship.
Uh-oh.
yeah, maybe.
I bet it's really interesting in there.
Boy, Well, I bet you really have the ship right now.
I think it would be
But you wish you
hilarious.
were-
He just took him.
No.
Just took him to the hotel.
Alright.
You do recall Gordon landing a ship in Docking Bay 94,
Oh, no.
Yeah.
which the last you saw it was still completely isolated from the crime scene.
Yeah, I don't know if you ladies heard, but my ship was in Docking Bay 94. And that's completely cordoned off.
No
After this
way! You were
Yeah.
there when it
Yeah.
happened?
Oh
Oh
yeah.
my god.
I heard it on the news.
Oh no.
Yeah. I managed to get out before all
Are
the
you
shots
okay?
started
Chaz is turning off his comm.
Gordon?
firing. Yeah, it was a rough night.
That
a
must have
rough
been
morning.
so scary.
Are these humans?
It was a rough morning, but I'm looking for an
Lashunta
easier night.
antenna.
This is weird. I don't like you.
I'm with her.
This is weird.
Just ruin it somehow. I feel like
Yeah.
he's close.
Fast forward to 10 a.m.
Just hit my teeth on my jaw.
I don't know, whatever bit of this I heard, Gordon finds extremely
You're
ironic.
like not
Certain parts you don't
even
roleplay.
close.
Everything old is new again.
Yeah. And then
In space.
what year is it?
It's 317
Such a
AG.
reminder.
Oh
last
my
episode of
god,
Critical
it's
Role.
circled so many
With
times.
Marissa doing things like that.
Gordon, roll a fake Gordon. Roll a sense motive check.
Oh, jeez.
You've been deducting credits, yeah?
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to deduct more, but my sheet doesn't want to cooperate.
Oh, think too much.
Just trying to tell you to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quit while you're
Oh, that's
cocked.
fucked. Not much better.
Oh, yeah. Went from a 2 to a 4.
What's the dice
9.
total?
That's what you
Yeah, you I mean, you're like clearly in with these two ladies.
Oh.
He's gonna wait
They
for the
seem
kid to
really
miss it.
intent on trying to see your ship that you've slipped out that is on Docking Bay 94.
How close am I?
Are we hearing all of this?
Yeah,
I turned off
I
my
know what
comm.
I know because
Yeah.
like
I totally turned off my
No.
comm.
I'm not talking in the comm.
Yeah, you started to see. I mean, you see it happening at the bar too.
Hey, Ether.
So wait, does Gordon know that he just faked Gordon him?
You can hear it.
I don't know if you heard that part. I don't know.
If so, I find it funnier than they have any idea.
Yeah.
Anyone took him to a third location, not to our stuff. I don't know who to trust.
Truth. Speaking of which, my mom wants me home. Chaz is going home.
What? Your mom?
My roommate needs me.
Okay, so have we heard all this telepathically?
I'm blowing up over here.
Yeah.
Or on the comms?
How's the door?
Well, no, I mean, you wouldn't have heard it on the comms for him. Like, he didn't have open comms. Gordon
No,
did
we just-
originally.
We just see this happening.
You see it happening
like,
there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We
Okay.
buying drinks and
Chazablo remembers Death Gaze. To whatever he did to me.
death gaze.
The
Chazablo,
days.
I'm gonna go over kind of pretending to be drunk and stumble over and clap him on the back.
Yeah.
Be like, Gordon, best friend, how are you doing? It's been so long. How are you doing
I spilled
with the
that drink.
problem of the herpes?
Is this your friend?
Are you taking
Yeah.
your medication?
Good job. Trust
You
the
girls are very
door.
nice people.
Trazzledor, whether you mean to or not, roll an intimidation check.
Do it.
18.
Door. Oh, finally!
Oh, you
Uh,
got Traz blocked.
Probably for the best.
the ladies kind of back away with their half-spilled drinks and say, "It's nice meeting you," and like they kind of just like creepily step back away and
Bye,
disappear
ladies.
into the
Enjoy
crowd.
your evening. Get home safe.
Yeah.
Call a cab.
You're pretty toasty
Yeah.
at this point.
I
You just gotta try.
After that,
Gordon, real Gordon, all of the neon fucking blue
Uh-oh.
and pink lights are just like you feel like a space captain.
yeah.
Yeah. That went great. Awesome.
I buy Trazzledor shots and I pull. Well, after that I pull him to the
What
bar
are you toasting to?
and we're just doing a line of shots like three shots each.
Just so much money.
I'm blowing through money.
You
Oh
spent
my
all your
God.
money.
Wait, you order an additional 3 shots each
Yeah.
for just you and Trazaldor?
Yeah.
Okay. 30 more credits.
Jesus.
Don't do that.
This stuff was way more expensive than it
Done,
is in
it's done
D&D.
now.
Where's it?
Where's my?
What do you have left?
Chaz is saving his money and getting a burger
I
on the way home.
have.
Let's see what Mom put in the fridge. My roommate. Let's see what my roommate put in
That's
the fridge.
75 between the ladies and the shots right now.
Wait, so
Chazaldor.
what am I at now then? I've
You
lost
better
track of.
either hurry this up.
You had 230 minus 75. I can't math. I'm gonna type it. 155 credits left.
So I should be at 105 then because I bought
Oh, you also bought it. Yeah, that's yeah.
MK1.
Correct.
So the minor rewind, did I get paid for the job?
For from Ferrani?
Yeah.
Not at all.
Damn it.
No.
Go back in there and demand your money.
Or maybe,
Yeah,
maybe
that's
they
a great
paid you
idea.
before,
Yeah.
though.
I know, but I was kind of hoping maybe I'd
And
get
give
the
us
other
all
two
the money
guys
you
cut
have
since they're
left
dead.
right now.
And since I'm telling them that I bribed my way out of the cops.
Unless they were already paid.
Yeah.
All right,
It's worth a shot.
doing shots with.
They might have been. I
Trazodor.
did take the credit stick off one of them.
Yeah.
The one
How
that
much was
wasn't.
in that
The one that
credit
wasn't crud. Only 150.
Oh, I mean, still.
All right.
That paid for all
So,
our drinks.
sometime later, you finally collect yourselves
shit
and
to do.
leave the fusion
Yeah,
queen,
it's
or are
time
you
to go.
partying all night long?
No, we'll go home.
It's time to go.
Oh no, you're doing shots.
We'll quickly do the shots and then go home.
Oh, that's even
Trash
worse.
just takes all 3.
No, that never happens.
That has never happened.
That's why I don't hang out for beer
I like to
Friday.
imagine that like Trazaldor just like puts one shot like an
Quickly
alligator
do
maw,
shots and then
just
go
puts like
home.
one shot glass on each side of the maw, one at the front, and just just spits 3 small glassware items back in the bar.
I've never done that and then gone home. Never.
Yeah.
Does Chazaldor wants to sleep?
Does he
come back
still
again?
want to sleep though after
Unless
doing
he
the 3
passes-
shots?
I think Chazaldor has a pretty
Unless
high
he-
level of
I would think so. He's so
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
I question his manhood.
Oh.
My vest could.
That's fine.
Chazaldor doesn't care. His mission has been accomplished.
What kind of Vesk are you?
He smiles, claps him on the shoulder, and then just heads out.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
a Trazzle block here.
All right. Your destiny is in your hands. You head back to your place, your rooms you've rented, or your detached private apartment.
Absolutely.
What's next?
I remember to get my weapon.
Have a mini
Yes,
and
we all get a.
You drunkenly stop as you're on your way home, and remember, before getting too far, to get your weapons back from storage, and or your coats, and leave the Fusion Queen. You can see that the sanctuary around this place tapers off pretty quickly if you get too far off the beaten path, but you did notice from all the adverts on your way down that the Fusion Queen is open 24 hours.
Wow.
But obviously there's a busier time period.
When did Nizari, whatever, say to meet again?
Tomorrow.
Just tomorrow? There's no time, eh?
Tomorrow night was the, I think, exact
Tomorrow
word.
night.
Have to go back in and figure out what time.
No.
Just come back tomorrow night and wait
Yeah.
for them to call me in.
Is there anything I mean, obviously some of you are sleeping harder than others.
I'm probably gonna roll up a little hyper relief before bed, just to take the edge
So yeah,
off.
wind down a bit.
Hyperbeam.
Help
yeah,
you sleep.
space
I
hot
mean,
pocket.
it
Isn't
sounds
it the
like it's
opposite?
Well, we'll go ahead and have a favorable first night and assume most of you were able to find your way back home and your proper rooms.
Chaz's
and
mother made him some food.
Absolutely.
You may take it from
Set
there.
the design.
I'll blanket assume that if you're staying at a place that you're paying
It's a
accommodations for, that you'll just kind of always be recharging any of your batteries and things like
Yeah.
that.
We should
we
report
haven't
back to
shot anything yet.
Kisk.
Yeah, I should have bought a battery-oriented
Is it the
gun.
next day? Jeez.
Yes.
I don't know. Is
You
it?
can buy some extra bullets.
Yeah. I think we're good.
Chaz is excited he has friends. On the
She's-
call, he says, "Good night, guys."
It's not time yet, Arda. Not yet.
Okay.
Right.
So.
That's the ranking of Starfinder in the morning. I'll report to Jiskis.
Okay, you're calling in, or
Yes.
Chizkiz here. What may we do for you?
I tell him, Fernaz Nandani, whatever her name was, coordinated the hit on Dorival on behalf of a third party. I think the 21 whatever. Can't remember the names.
Level 21 crew.
Yeah, they seem to be working against either the Downside Kings or this other party. But something else is planned for tonight. We're gonna.
Do you know?
We get the audio.
Yeah, I play back the audio for him. So.
Okay, you play back the audio now. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the conversation was very generic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did the job.
I tried to prod for details.
Yeah, like, you know, Ferrani was very
Didn't
careful.
you say something about the dwarf being dead? Or he
no,
did.
you
Yeah,
did talking to the Vesk, right?
Well, I did to her too.
Yeah, you mentioned that you killed him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I was trying to get
Okay.
a little bonus
All
out
right.
of it.
Yeah.
And she replied, "Oh, so the job's done."
Yeah.
It's a little vague,
Okay.
but
Nothing incriminating.
That's. I mean, that was pretty direct.
It's a
Yes, I
starting
killed him.
point.
Okay, so you completed the job which I gave you. Not. Oh, what? I don't know what you're talking about, dead dwarf. That
Maybe
was-
we should listen.
Yeah, that's a substantial start. Perhaps we can find some transactional data on who hired them and why to pair up nicely with a soft confession. As I'm assuming you play the tape or whatever.
yeah.
Do we know a good computer expert?
We know a computer expert. I don't know if he's really that good.
But Chaz is the best.
Do you know anything about Dorvor's involvement in all of this, or what the level 21 crew is
No.
after?
I managed to speak with one of the level 21 crew before they fled the scene, and they said they were there to stop whatever it is the Downside crew were doing.
That's like King.
Downside Kings.
Did they mention another company or something?
What did they say?
I don't remember what they said.
He says, well,
They might be something to look into as well.
I'm sure you've seen some of the news reports. It's drowning out all other news right now, including the shootout at the docks. But this mysterious quarantined ghost ship, the Acreon, and its hull are in all the headlines. Litigation has already begun between the Mining Guild, the Hard Scrabble Collective, and the company who hired them, Astral Extractions. One thing I do know about Dorvor is he was no fan of the Megacorps. And I have heard that he had a bit of a former life as an activist for miners' rights. It's all a little too coincidental, if you ask me.
One of these megacorps could be backing the Downside Kings.
My guts tell me there's more to the story, and you're on strong scent. But we need more than just a minor, vague conversation if we want to actually make a dent.
Well, this was just an update.
Beautiful.
We'll continue working our leads.
We're very grateful, and you're off to a great start this time, Soren. And he hangs up.
Yeah. What a dick.
Plot thickens.
So, next morning, some of you feel better than others, depending on how soft you made those edges.
Chaz didn't drink.
Don't get
Chaz is
any
okay.
There you go.
Soren's used to drinking.
Okay. Alright, well, what are you doing? What's next? What's next would be Starfinders.
Is there anything to do in the morning, or should we just?
Be like real.
I'm gonna try and make contact with. Well, I'm gonna calm them in and be like, I'm gonna try and make contact with the 21.
Level 21
gang 21 crew.
Oh.
We could probably see about even warning them about this upcoming gunfight that they're probably gonna encounter.
Playing both sides.
Ooh.
Chaz is gonna walk to the
You don't really know exactly where to begin, but you could start digging.
I think level 21 is a good place to search.
Probably a pretty big level.
That's pretty good deduction right there.
Yeah.
Super sleuth.
So you're
Not gonna
going
check it,
to
but I
level
think
21?
I think. Does anyone want to come?
Chaz wants to go.
I don't have a jacket from this one, but I
See
can
about
disguise
level
myself as the guy who shot me in
There's a
the
cat
ass.
like
Problem is, he's still alive out there somewhere, so that's a little.
You're looking at level
You're
21?
awfully good at disguising
Where's
yourself.
level 21?
Yeah, that's gonna be
Make a computers check.
Where's my computer? Oh, you're real okay. 15 plus 7.
Alright.
And I'm
Um,
gonna tell everyone about
seven,
level 21,
damn.
so you can just say it.
Alright, you find some interesting information about them. You find some police reports, much more on them than on the Downside Kings, whether they get caught more or are just worse at it, you don't know. They're a street gang that claims, unsurprisingly, level 21 of Absalon Station's seedy lower decks, also known as the Spike. Their known criminal endeavors include theft, reports on fencing stolen goods, gambling, prostitution, racketeering, and smuggling.
Ooh. Is it like a warrior situation? They have like a team?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. They are. There are a few sort of like editorial articles in some of the the more regionalized websites of Absalon Station. Many of them surrounding level 21 in the neighborhoods in the lower levels have articles about.
Slum ambience is just getting
Yeah,
out of
it's
hand.
really kicking in.
Yeah.
Basically enough articles that kind of indicate that the level 21 crew, while clearly part of a large amount of criminal activity, also seem to promote community empowerment. Many neighborhood residents actually tolerate or passively endorse their activities. And the gang's been known to hire themselves out to defend some of those in the more marginalized and threatened groups or factions on the station. You dig even deeper and find that a grizzled old Yosoki by the name of Jabaxa is currently the believed leader of the level 21 crew.
Excellent.
You got that?
How do you spell it?
Type it.
Starfinder notes.
He's a Jabaxi.
Yosoki. Wrong furry.
Jabaxa. Exactly like you think would be spelled.
Oh, good.
All the little rat guys.
Oh.
Yosoki?
Oh, yeah, the rat guys. I remember that. It's almost a rat guy.
Yeah.
Splinter.
So
Oh.
you're able to dig up a decent amount.
Do we know where they, like, do they have like a club that they frequent?
Nothing that you find.
How big is their level? Like,
Level
I
21?
see that they're getting smaller, so.
Yeah. No, it's like the size of a basically like a from
You
here to
go
like
and-
East Van.
We can go and go up.
Alright.
It's not like we're just
Yeah.
small.
We know what their uniforms look like.
21st
Spot one of them
level
and
21
tell them we have some information for Jabaxa.
Yeah, do we have to a certain thing?
Not necessarily. I mean, a lot of people and things that you come in contact with so far, it's quite diverse. I mean, there's clearly plenty of blue collar, poor people, rich people, just people going about their business.
I mean, it sounds like if the community tends to approve them, we could just act like
Yeah.
we're in need of a sympathetic cause or something.
Yeah.
and maybe get pointed their direction.
Let's go down to level 21.
Let's do it.
All right.
Yeah.
You make your way to level 21.
Your hyperleaf.
It's a large place, just like many of the other floors in the spike here. You are kind of wandering around a little aimlessly right now. What are you trying to do?
Trying to find. Oh,
I
I'm.
mean, are we taking an elevator?
Yeah, well, I mean, you get to level
There.
21. That's
Okay.
easy enough.
Okay.
Talk some blue collar types.
Should I
Yeah.
note any hot spots? You know, must sees.
You
They have like a signature dish.
You see mention many times of a very famous and fairly large kind of bodega / corner store called Mama Fats.
Fats.
What's that? Mama Fats? Let's check it out.
A bodega cap.
Definitely.
Yeah, let's go.
I don't think Mama Fats likes me very much.
I don't think anyone likes you very much,
Did your mom
Jazz.
let
No.
you go out today?
Jess thinks you're mean, but we'll accept it.
You begin following the directions through a very crowded and fairly run-down lower half of the station here. And while the surrounding neighborhoods are lower end, it's not exactly a slum.
Yeah.
You see a lot of graffiti everywhere. There's a lot of activity in general. And yeah, I don't know, you're kind of just making your way along. Any of you, if you like, could make a culture check to see if you recognize anything of interest.
I think my culture.
Probably not.
What is my culture?
10.
Not bad.
Roll the 10.
Roll
I
Final
don't know.
Fantasy.
Culture add nothing. How do I add nothing when it says 0 plus 3? Orange.
Oh,
No, your total's in a
19.
different spot there.
you have a +7 on the culture.
You're
Plus 7.
Oh, it's because I think culture trained only.
I'm pretty sure I'm shitting with culture, but
okay, yeah.
It is trained only, yeah.
What we
Oh,
rolled
it's
for
not asked. Oh,
Yeah.
it has the cross.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Means if you don't have any ranks in it, you don't know.
Okay.
I know all the culture.
Anyone higher than a 15?
I got a
16.
I rolled a 19.
I rolled a 12.
He's got like a 20. What do you get? Like a 27,
Yeah,
26.
26,
Yeah,
probably
culture?
27.
I got a
You
17.
wanna-
I just know culture.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my background.
You recognize some of the graffiti as gang tags, signifying this as level 21 crew territory as you get
Right.
close to Mama Fats.
Definitely in the right area.
Um,
Level 21 gang tags.
you see, like, wrapped around the corner of the building, numerous sort of like outdoor tables and chairs, many patrons eating and drinking. The shop is kind of like part deli, part kitchen, part grocery store, part thrift store.
Their store.
It's almost lunchtime. Should we?
Get some shawarma.
Good. What do they got in this culture?
Lots of stews.
Cubanos.
Stew?
Do they have a Wi-Fi?
Always
Yeah.
I'm gonna see everything there is to know about Mama Fats.
Alright, tell us.
I'm gonna find out.
Looking around, do
What's
I see
the best
anyone
stew?
wearing any of the
What's the best what?
Stew.
the uniforms?
I'll find out.
They have a lot of
The level 21 crew.
You see a lot of clearly, blue collar workers, probably miners. Nothing that looks like what some of the people were wearing at the gunfight.
We've been fighting.
You're all going in?
Yep.
Sure.
Okay.
Get some stew.
I'm gonna find out what the best stew is.
Yeah, what's the best stew?
Yeah, hold on.
You guys are checking Yelp for it.
Patrick Stew.
Patrick stew.
No.
Get it?
Jay stew. Kirsten stew.
You guys should do the talking and figure out. Completely out of
Seem
my
to know a lot about stew.
Disco stew.
Yeah.
Stuart Small.
The special today is
How the hell?
is a served in the original battered can, a slimy stew with soft chunks of protein that tastes like mint and pickled almonds.
What I normally like, so
Mm.
yeah, let's do
It
it.
sounds amazing.
Chaz is gonna put it over the intercom.
delicious.
This is what we got.
Stew. Let's do it. Having slimy stew, you'll eat it.
This is a cultural delicacy.
Do we talk to Mama
Pickle
Fat to
stew.
find out? Who do we talk to?
Is Mama there?
Well, I'm already on their Wi-Fi. At least I'm pretty sure I am.
Oh, sure.
Do I have to roll for it to get on their Wi-Fi?
Wi-Fi is just like.
Yeah, unless you want to get it back on the guest Wi-Fi.
No, it's literally in my brain.
Oh.
She's right. Like that's why I have such high rolls on those. It is because it's an implant, like for my character.
You oh,
Because
did you buy it?
The mechanic.
Mechanics get this?
Yeah.
Oh. Dogs don't seem to mind when they bonk their heads.
Wax her head and all kinds of.
Yeah, she does.
They're kind of greeting you behind the counter. Clearly, the main person in charge here is this large halfling woman.
A large halfling.
Yep.
Like,
She's kind of dirty, working in the trenches back here. What can I get you?
Have your
Whatever.
best stew.
Daily special.
All right. You sitting inside or out?
inside.
What's the weather?
But we want to
Isn't
talk to this.
everything inside?
Yeah, I mean, she means like there's stools at like the kitchen bar counter inside.
It's like, what do you say?
We'll sit
I
I know,
inside.
right?
We'll sit inside.
Yeah.
So that
Where's
we
the
have
nicest
to.
atmosphere?
So we can talk to her.
Oh, to her?
Yeah, we want to talk to the fat mama.
Alright, inside.
Oh, facts.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's
You
what I
all
meant.
pull up stools there. She prepares your orders. And
Slimy stew.
brings them out to you.
I'm a stew.
Mm-hmm.
I'll leave it talking to you guys.
So,
I haven't seen you all around here before.
Oh, come on, Mama Fats, you know me.
what?
You've been there before?
I'm gonna assume.
Okay.
What?
Apparently, Mama Fats does not remember me though.
I've tried to forget.
Oh.
Oh,
How much
Chaz
was
loves
the
you
stew?
too, Mama Fats.
The stew was 1 credit.
Yay.
Awesome.
Same here. We've tried to
Yay.
forget.
Do you have any left, Moshi?
Any what?
Any credits?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have 184.
Oh, okay. I thought you like spent them.
No, we got. I didn't buy drinks.
I still have some credits.
Neither did I.
I only bought 1 drink.
Mm.
I bought one when I met up with you guys.
All that effort, and then Traz.
Just kind of looking at you, he says, "So, who are your strange new friends?"
No.
She called you guys my friends.
Chaz
Chaz is pleased.
I'm George.
I don't know if I'd say friends yet.
No.
I'm Captain
maybe-
Shumway.
Maybe acquaintances.
Mama Fats, these are my chums. We all work together. They want to ask you a few questions.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go
Just
over here.
kind of like stand there with like
You
a dripping ladle.
Whoa.
We need some help.
Oh, we need 2 help.
She strokes her mustache.
Yeah.
What?
We need some help. I noticed outside a lot of level 21 tags. Yeah.
Level
Get a warning
21,
to
huh?
Definitely a thing.
Well, you're on level 21.
We've come into some information that might be helpful to
The crew.
the crew.
Chaz can eat stew.
Okay. I don't know what I want to
Chaz is only half paying attention.
We're just looking to find them and speak to them. That's
Yeah,
it.
you know where any crew members live?
Hopefully avoid any bloodshed.
She's kind
Like,
of
we're not threatening bloodshed.
No, No.
We're trying to avoid some that we know of that might be attempted by others. Just to clarify, that was
in relation to what happened in Dock 94 yesterday morning.
Oh, Dock 94, huh?
That's gonna keep eating. Mama Fats, I was totally there. I got shot at and set on fire.
not shot at. He got shot.
I got shot 3 times. It was awesome. Look at my battle wounds.
With a rather low DC, someone could make a diplomacy check if they like.
Oh, wait.
14 plus.
Ooh.
Did you roll higher than a 10?
Oh yeah.
I mean, for sword?
I rolled a 7, but my diplomacy is 7, I think.
I rolled a 14.
I have 11 plus 5s.
Alright, well, I'll take it as
14 plus 8.
one of you leading, and then if any of the people get higher than a 10, you get like an aid bonus.
Sweet.
Kind of looking at you like, could arrange a meeting.
The sooner the better, because this information is time sensitive.
I finished my soup.
What are you doing for dinner?
Coming here for a stew.
I'll make sure I put a pot on.
I have something other than stew. I had stew for lunch.
She kind of winks and then takes that wink and then looks at Chaz as if she's a bit surprised.
That he's doing cool stuff? Or
That he's alive.
Poor Chaz.
Chaz is gonna keep smiling.
She kind of turns back on like the more grandmotherly charm. Says, "Well, anything else I can get for you?"
Dinner at
6 o'clock.
6-ish then?
Yeah.
Alright.
You are in a day of making appointments, apparently.
Yeah.
Well, I guess spend 6 hours here just wandering around the market.
Yeah, I'm sure Moshi wants to tour level 21.
Okay.
More ways to spend money.
Spend money.
No.
We'll probably find a way.
I'm sure Fake Gordon will find a way.
Fake Gordon, at your service.
Alright.
Starship Captain Extraordinaire.
You probably could have just said that you were a Starfinder instead of acting like a captain.
Would only have been slightly less of a lie.
Cereal only comes out for food.
Oh, really?
No, only when people are.
You like
Well, Ari only comes
Sure
out
we
for
all
food when
like-
people are here, but she just always wants it.
Yes. Alright, well. You've made a couple arrangements. How you choose to follow or action them afterwards is up to you.
We should probably not just stay here for 5 hours. And
No, we're exploring level 21.
sure.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I like the pot is touched. Probably doesn't like
Yeah, there it is.
No, it's even breaking.
Oh, they keep getting worse every week.
Stop
Still
rolling.
getting worse.
Stop rolling.
What's
Okay, now they're getting better again.
What's next in your day 2 of Absalom Station?
Fart around level 21 for a few hours
Sure.
and come back to the.
Okay. Alright.
Stop nothing.
Maybe find a secluded corner and do a little more hyperleaf to take the edge off.
We have a drug addict.
Still
on the team.
feeling it from
I'm not
last
addicted.
night.
I can quit whenever I want.
I am not an addict.
Call
It's
your bluff.
hyperleaf. That's a myth. It's not addictive.
Oh, you can't.
I was gonna ask how this staying up there, and it didn't.
Come here. Oh, Fender.
So I will attempt to.
Hey, kitty, who's a Chinese dictator?
Probably heavily. Yeah.
Does that actually stay out? The suction cup? Is it like
Yeah.
one?
Yeah, well, I can never get these things to stay. That's why I was wondering how it was actually staying. And then when I said that, weird.
Oof.
I get it.
I'm just rolling with it.
Maybe not.
You should get one of those Wormwood dice towers.
I got one of the scroll ones, but the problem is that the metal dice tend to chew the living shit out of the wood.
Yeah.
Pearl or plastic?
What's that?
Pearl or
Is
plastic?
that what it is?
I don't have any plastic. The only plastic dice I have are the ones you gave me.
Okay.
Are you waiting till this beer's warm?
No!
The only other ones
No,
that
no,
I
I've
got were
just
the
been
ones that I
taking
got
my
as
time
like a
with
free
the beers.
bonus set, and I gave those to Ryan.
Do you want the wine?
Or no, the
I
rainbow
do,
ones.
actually.
I got those too, but then I gave those to Kylie.
Thank you.
Well, there's some sets over there still, I think.
Oh, no. Is there
Actually, this one's
anything
plastic.
exciting to happen today?
All the rest
Yeah,
of
we
them
can-
are
Everything
we
is
can-
happening at night.
It's just-
I might get
it's
stuck in it.
tonight.
Yeah, yeah.
maybe.
All right. Yeah. The scene.
Things to do.
Scene cuts out, and you head back to the bodega around 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Play D&D in D&D. Or in
It's a
Starfinder.
So what?
Chess will have a character name.
What's that? It's a twat.
Yeah, they just
Oh.
like cantina
You return to the bodega and find the hustling and bustling activity and life around the place is gone. It's very quiet, almost like high noon in a western.
It's high noon.
Wow, wow, wow.
It's an ambush.
Uh-oh.
The sign on the door still reads open.
Everyone hide. They're shutting all the doors.
It might not be
and
at
stuff.
work.
And it's noon.
Well, yeah, like
Guys.
yeah.
Turn on my comm. I'm gonna go in,
How much of a dinner rush?
make sure it's safe.
They're really known for
Everything's
lunch. Lunch too.
Oh,
It's two.
You going in?
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Anybody not going in with Soren?
I'll go into.
And a 4.
There you go.
Hey, frickin' frack. You guys going in?
We're all going in.
Whoa, what's going on?
We're all going in.
Exactly.
Chess is following his friends.
Ignore what I just said.
We're going in.
All right. You go in and see the stout silhouette of Mama Fats still behind the counter. She's all smiles as you come in. Says, "Now I'm gonna need y'all to leave all of your weapons here." And she starts lifting all of like the various condiment and prepped vegetables and meats and trays out from the deli counter, revealing like a massive kind of storage tank for any sort of weaponry in the cooler underneath.
Is there more guns in there?
Huh?
Is there more guns in there?
There are.
Oh.
I'll take mine out and do a little fancy twirl with it. Put it in.
Yeah.
Why does
Oh,
everyone
we can put our
insist on
weapons
taking
my gun in there too.
Because they don't want to get shot.
I have a knife, so they don't have to worry
Wait,
about
what
that.
kind of
Big
checking?
giant.
I don't think your Dodge will fit in
Mama
there.
Fats has unveiled beneath the deli counter a large cold storage holding area,
That's
basically,
it?
for what? Yeah.
Can I leave a grenade in like a secret Harry pocket or something?
You could try.
Harry pocket.
I get it.
Was there any kind of metal detector?
Not that you're aware of.
Harry pocket in
I'll
the
give it my weapons, get my grenade, I'll keep it.
mini grenade.
Okay.
You never know.
Is anyone else trying to conceal anything?
Nope.
Nope.
I don't want to give up my weapon.
Chess is just gonna put it right up.
If you don't want
I
to
don't
give
think
up your
his
weapon,
will
you
even
can wait.
fit.
You can wait up here, and then if there's any trouble, we'll call
Yeah, I'm
you.
tired of people taking my weapons. I'm gonna stand outside.
You wait outside?
Is
I'm gonna sit at the bar and be like, nobody takes
You're
my
waiting
weapons.
outside?
I'm gonna go
Okay.
outside.
Alright.
Well, we can talk with you though.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. Okay.
I'll leave my comm open so you can hear me.
Okay.
Safe word is pancakes.
Oh, good to know. Pancakes.
Safe word?
If you're in trouble, you say pancakes, and then I
Oh,
run
okay.
it.
You're gonna run it?
Well,
No,
Mama's
no,
not going to
pancakes.
stop me.
No, not pancakes.
You can't have pancakes.
No, Gordon wants pancakes. Breakfast for dinner.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw that crazy amount of steps you did the other day.
Oh yeah.
It's
Um,
crazy, man.
let's see.
She makes something in your hand that she can. It's the only thing that's in hands. It's incredible. Was she looking at your dice?
Yep.
Oh, I mean, she gave, it's like good luck.
Didn't help.
Probably.
It's an average
I don't know
luck.
if
Yeah.
it is.
Mama finishes taking all of your stuff
Oh shit, there's no food.
and steps
Oh.
you through what appeared to be like a back kitchen area. It's actually a massive kind of storage
Oh,
warehouse.
Master Splinter.
And you see 4 gang members, so they appear, and off in the distance behind them
Any of them look familiar?
is
Yeah. They all look the same.
a Yosoki who
It's the one that stole
is
one of my flasks
old
there.
and grizzled indeed.
Still, you threw it to him.
They all
Well, I
have great
expect
hair.
her to give it back.
It's the one that shot me in the ass.
Wait, is one like a little, one of those little creatures? Oh, it's the rat guy. That's right. Oh, that's why you said Master Splinter. Alright.
Downside
Muscle
Kings have a much.
Splinter.
Downside Kings have
Hey,
a
now,
much
where's John?
better looking.
Yeah.
Your next scoop later.
No drugs everywhere.
Oh, I meant to grab some of the drugs. Shit.
Oh.
We'll like steal some from them?
Well, I mean, ask.
Mama Fats kind of deposits you on the other side as 2 gang members approach. They, we're gonna need to pat you down before we bring you over to the boss.
Yep. Even with my
They
This is
do
a simple
so.
position.
Yes.
Need you to make a sleight of hands check.
Me?
Yep, as they are beginning to pat you down.
Oh, there is a pat down?
It's a physical one.
Alright, I might have just forgotten.
Oh.
Did I blow myself up? I got a 1.
Put your hands up.
You're
and
kind
goes,
of like trying to like
This
move
is how
the
she
grenade
dies.
from hand to hand, and then it like ding drops and rolls loud, like audibly echoing across the floor, and like all of them look at each other and jump out away from all of
I
you.
thought it was a Kinder Egg. I don't know.
Wait, is it live?
Well, their immediate reaction isn't great. It's a grenade, and just kind of jump for it. Presumably, none of you
Whoops.
are moving.
Well,
Make
I
a
mean, if it's
perception
alive.
check.
If it's alive.
Take a perception check.
My bad.
Yeah.
Wait, is there time to react? Oh,
You're not there.
I can't even hear. I can't hear someone scream grenade.
You hear like
Oh, sorry, I
you hear
have
like
a
an
feed for
audible like. Whoa!
I 18.
Huh?
I'm deleting my.
That's what I got too. Pair of 3s over here.
What?
That's for perception, right?
Man, I never make a good choice.
The Chaz jumps out of the way pretty quickly.
It is
Sword,
live.
Sword and Gordon
Uh-oh.
stand still. Moshi, you rolled the 1 and dropped it. The 3 of you are just kind of like standing there while this thing kind of like rolls out
Goes
in
15
between
feet.
everywhere. Well, no, you just dropped it. I mean, yeah, it explodes. It goes 15 feet.
Well, I know I don't get that. Ah!
You hear
Could I do something or?
you hear one of the gang members like off further away just kind of starts like starts laughing. The grenade pin is still in.
Okay, okay. Chaz is gonna go over and pick it up.
No.
As soon as you start to move, he says, "Don't do that."
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No. I got it.
Any other weapons you forgot to declare?
So sorry.
What is that thing?
I ask myself that every day.
Skittermander! Yeah! Skittermanders are forgetful sometimes. Yeah!
He goes over and stops for a moment looking at all of you. Picks up the frag grenade. Puts it in his pocket.
It's a
A gift. A sign of goodwill. Throwing a grenade.
Make a perception check.
Another one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, please do better. That's better.
Nope. I got a 3.
Ooh.
10 plus
11.
things.
I'm looking at the pipes on the wall.
17 total.
Gordon, you recognize the guy who just pocketed the grenade as one of the people who was at the shootout. When you popped up a few times,
The one that shot me in the ass?
you'll never forget the face. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And you both kind of have like that look of recognizing each other at the same moment, like you.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, hi. Asshole.
Oh. That's
Not out loud, but I'm giving him that look.
Yeah, yeah. Didn't I? Weren't you? Huh.
And I look back at Gordon and I'd be like, is this the one who...
Were any of them the ones that set me on fire?
No, that was the other team.
Oh, was it?
No, that was the one, I think the one that... No, it was the one... I think it was one of these guys.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To forgive is divine.
Any of them the one that I gave my flask to?
Probably not with that perception check.
Actually,
Actually,
yeah.
you're okay.
You're not sure.
13?
You're not sure. He just sort of pats the pocket after, like, smirking towards Gordon. Says, alright, well, we're here. Let's do this thing. And they kind of start walking you over towards your box.
That is unnatural.
Right?
Allegedly. As they walk you forward, you see sat behind a very plain table in a very comfortable recliner chair is this older veteran Yosoki. He's just kind of sitting there. He's got a pistol resting on the table, arms are crossed. There's a big old bottle of something and numerous empty shot glasses on the table. Says, here, take a seat.
I'll sit down like Ragbert.
Yeah.
Even after that snafu, he's still ready to welcome you.
Jabaxa, I presume.
Jabaxa. And you. And you. And you.
Soren with the
You.
Starfinders.
Captain Shumway.
I'm a Chaz.
He's the jazz.
They're gesturing for you all to take a seat around the table.
Chaz will sit.
My record.
He is a tall man.
Simon Phoenix is an old-fashioned criminal.
You,
An old-fashioned cop.
Got some
Sit down.
information.
So. Sounds like you may know some of mine already.
One of them set me on fire and shot me 3 times.
One of them shot Gordon here in the ass.
He gets shot in the ass.
Yes, you could say we're acquainted.
My men were there. Only to stand as opposition if trouble should arise. Why don't you tell me what you know about what happened on Docking Bay 94?
You got shot.
You want to lead?
Yeah. So,
Chaz will shut up.
we were there with Durivor Creel, meeting some new Starfinder recruits. We're not sure what our mission was to be when Durivor took a bullet to the neck and was killed instantly. It was the Downside Kings who shot him, and right after that, a gunfight broke out between your crew and them, and myself and the recruits here were caught in the middle, just trying to stay alive.
You might want to take you guys to the shooting range. Teach
Oh.
them to actually pick their targets a little better.
Yeah.
Maybe not shoot the allies of the guys they were trying to protect.
Is that so, Captain? Hmm.
Just kind of shoot a dirty look at the guy who shot me in the ass.
Are you erring on the side of diplomacy or intimidation at the table here?
I'm trying to be
I
diplomatic.
think, yeah, diplomacy.
Why don't one of you take point on that, and one of you aid?
Pointer aid.
At least have a better score.
We're pretty close.
I think mine's +7.
+8.
So yeah, I'll aid then.
Okay, so the person aid, like when you're using a skill to aid, it's usually you just have to be a DC, and if you do, you get a +2 to their total.
All right.
Want to do this one?
15
Hey,
16.
okay.
plus whatever.
You're
16
being
plus 8, so yeah.
Oh, I'm terrible.
No,
you're
there.
being
15
quite
plus 7.
diplomatic. He says,
Look, things are getting interesting on the station right now, as you've seen firsthand.
More
I
than
don't have
enough.
time for bullshit. Some of my men shot you, you got caught in the crossfire, things happened. Doesn't mean we can't find an arrangement.
We're not here for revenge. We've come into some information, and we're looking to see if you can also help fill in some blanks in what we're trying to find out.
Tell me what you know and I'll put my cards on the table too.
Well, the dwarf that got killed,
Creel.
yeah, was killed by the downside kings. We did a little snooping around in their crew, trying to find out what they were up to. And they're apparently working for someone, we're not sure exactly who. But the information we wanted to bring to you is that they are most definitely planning a retaliation for the events on 94. So, I'm coming hoping to exchange a warning, possibly some clarification as to what is going on behind the scenes.
what
Who
makes you
hired them?
think,
Who hired you?
what makes you think they're gonna retaliate? And against whom?
Against you, and I think so because I heard it from Ferrani
herself.
Yes.
We got the recording.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll play the recording.
All the cards on
Remember exactly what she said?
they've got something.
Whoever's watching this stream live, please comment what she said.
Wait, wasn't that someone's
Joe!
friend? Yeah, Joe. Your friend Joe, yeah.
Joe, tell us what she said!
Someone upload a Twitch clip.
I know she talked about getting back at them and that to
Nope,
come
no.
back tonight.
Okay. Interesting.
We don't know the details, but we've somewhat infiltrated and our compatriot is meeting with them tonight.
Look, I can tell you this.
21 crew was there because the Hard Scrabble Collective wanted to hire some favorable muscle to watch their backs. Now, I didn't ask any questions. Credits were good. But I can tell you what I think. And I think that they, along with this litigation going against them and Astral Extractions over the fucking ship and the rocket towed back, things probably got heated. Wouldn't be the first time I've heard of Astral Extractions hiring some goons trying to intimidate someone from standing down from a legal proceeding. Hard Scrabble Collective right now, they're our friends, as long as the credits keep coming.
Astro may have hired the kings to take out Creel.
Collective told us they heard something was going on. Told us to be at Docking Bay 94 and just be on the lookout. We heard shots, and my men took action.
Do you have a contact with the Hardscrabble Collective that you could put us in touch with?
Credits keep coming in, but my contact's gone dark. Last message, I got an auto reply. Basically said, visits and correspondence are on hold until the current litigation we are going through has come to an end.
Creel might have actually been the contact when it went dark.
Mm-hmm.
And why he hired people to look out for him.
So he's gonna give us.
I don't really know Creel well, but I do know that he was a supporter of Collective. So. You're clearly no friend of the King's. I don't want to openly start a war, but it can be pretty hard finding a place to sell used goods on the station, and I have a way of finding a use for things like that. We could also become friends, just like our arrangement with the Collective. I imagine you'll find it hard to make any kind of credits off of resold items here on Absalom Station. It's usually
Yeah.
We've dealt with that before.
Yeah.
You
Some bullshit.
you put a dent in the Kings, or do enough to cause them additional strife, and say we could call a new friendship forged.
We're in the business of building bridges, so we'll see what we can
Occasionally
do.
burning them.
I like the sounds of your alleged engineering check. Let's build a bridge. And he gestures to one of the guys.
We have your guarantee that none of your men are going to shoot him in the ass again.
Set me on fire.
You can tell he's listening as like he's gesturing to one of the guys who's pouring a shot for each of you all, including one for himself. Says, some of my finest bathtub moonshine.
Oh,
Ooh.
good luck.
Said, let's drink on it. No more shots from my men. You don't mess with them. A truce and a potential bridge. We can start construction today. He holds up a shot glass.
Yes, into it.
Throws it back. Well then. Can Jabaxa help you with anything else today?
Box.
We were promised stew.
Yeah.
You can smell the stew, and if you go to check on it, Travelador's already like on his fourth bowl.
Chaz is on his way to go get some stew.
I pull out my empty flask and be like, I don't suppose I could get a fill of this moonshine.
For a new friend, I don't see why not.
Alright.
Chaz is still interested in stew.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like free food.
Anything else?
Nope.
I think that's it.
Oh, got my gun back?
We got an appointment.
Yeah, on your way out.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Jabaxa spins
We'll
back
touch
around
base
in his
when
chair.
we have further information.
You said there were some other guns in there?
Yeah.
Do we trade phone numbers?
Do we get a contact info for him, or?
If you need to reach out directly, please confer with Mom.
Alright.
5 fats.
Okay.
Maybe I should
You
try and grab
are
something else.
entitled to
Yeah,
stay and
something
enjoy
like
your stew back within the bodega.
Okay.
The back room is closed
Better
off.
Yeah.
You are able to reacquire all of your belongings.
Are you going to?
Yeah.
You go ahead.
When
No.
when looking in the thing, is there a
One
better
grenade.
gun in there?
Roll a percentage die. You're looking for a 75 or higher.
Ooh.
Percentage.
Oh, can I do that?
Is this for the thieving?
I really
or
want
for
to do
the-
that.
I thought about it and I looked at my sleight of hand. I'm like, maybe I should.
I'm only gonna go with the first die roll here,
Oh.
and that'll tell you whether or not there's anything in
No,
it.
I'm not,
75 or higher.
I'm just gonna stay.
Come on, no whammy.
77.
7.
Oh, there it is.
Wow.
You didn't expect that.
We can only use level 1 weapons anyway.
Can we?
No, you can use higher level weapons.
Oh,
really?
It's just like you can't buy them?
Yeah, it's sort of like a soft gate. So like one, it was for character creation, but then beyond that, unlocking access to even like being able to find a vendor on a public place like that who sells higher level gear can be hard to come by. Although maybe not so much if this near future thing works out. So in terms of higher level pistols, or small arms, let's see.
I have to start looking through the higher level stuff and make a wish list.
Imagine a super level jazz. Mm-hmm. Power
It's
level.
gonna be extra douche.
1080 Ti.
That's right. Yeah. Built into my head.
I'm mining so many bitcoins.
It's overheating. It's
You see
overheating.
a laser pistol azimuth
That's what I got.
that appears to be modified.
Ooh. We all love mods.
It's got a weapon fusion attached to it. You're not sure exactly what it does, but it appears to be like someone's customized pistol.
Alright, could I try and grab that one instead of my...
You're gonna steal from our friends immediately? Our new friends?
That's stealing?
Well, it's only stealing if I get caught.
Nope.
Make a sleight of hands check.
Don't
Abuse
suck
better
me,
Do I
guys.
proceed this?
19 plus
Ooh.
7.
Jesus. Plus 7?
You do not perceive this.
No, I don't.
Alright, so you leave your gun.
Yeah.
So you kind of like, you almost imagine like you're lifting like both guns out like accidentally and then quickly do a quick hand move and pocket the wrong gun, so to speak.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not that expensive.
You do that.
We could probably pick some up in one of the shops on the way to.
What was this gun again now?
This is a laser pistol azimuth
Fusion.
with an unknown fusion. You'd have to actually take a moment and check it out.
I'm glad I didn't try because I rolled an 8.
That sounds amazing.
You guys are crazy.
I'm not gonna do it.
Okay. You enjoy some stew. You swap a weapon that's not yours, and then you
Head to the nightclub.
Do we have to pay for the stew?
You do, yeah.
Damn it, bitch.
You beat it like 4.
I didn't say
How much is this too? About $2.
You said it.
She gave you free refills. She was enjoying your small talk.
You
She only charged you for the first one.
know,
One cred.
Oh yeah, I paid.
I think the only person she hates is Chaz.
She charges you for all of his extras.
That's right. Chaz will pay for it for his new friends.
Wait, Chaz is paying for the stew for his new friend?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's only one credit.
alright.
All right.
Chaz will 100% do that.
Should have logged that.
No, I'm doing it. So,
Batteries are 60 credits if you want to pick one up.
what's that?
Batteries are 60 credits. Okay.
I mean, the weapon does have a battery pack in
Okay.
it.
Yeah, but if you want to spare, like if you
Yeah.
shoot 20 shots and you don't have a recharger, you're screwed.
Yeah.
I got a backup so I can go.
It's true.
I'll need more money before.
You don't have 60 left.
I have more than that, but then I wouldn't have.
All right,
Much
you've learned a little bit about Dorvor Creel. You know that the Hardscrabble Collective hired level 21 crew for
Are they
protection.
like big word game people, the Hardscrabble Collective?
They are, yeah.
Oh, and Joe's not
I
watching.
don't know, you,
He's on the hackathon.
You have not learned much about the collective other than that they are like a mining guild union, so to speak. You know that you believe that the Downside Kings knowingly were there to kill people at Docking Bay 94. And that they're looking to do some additional activities tonight and plan on speaking to Gordon's alter ego.
What was my other name?
His alter
Vassal.
ego.
Vassal.
Vaseline.
Vaseline.
That's right. He's very slippery, though.
What are you doing next?
Suppose we're going to the meeting.
Self-lubricating.
We have 30 minutes.
Yeah, let's go to the club.
Okay.
Do we all have to go in again?
I want to start a fight.
What?
That's a good diversion.
Okay, you fucking.
I'm gonna get back into my Vaseline disguise.
Okay.
Slip into it.
Yeah, slip into it.
That's good.
Slip into Vaseline.
All right.
Alright,
Yeah.
You head back to the Fusion Queen.
Yeah.
Maybe just Gordon should go in.
Really? What if something goes wrong?
What are we gonna do? We're gonna die. That's what's gonna happen.
I'm into it. Let's go.
You're in.
Chaz is there for his friends.
If we're
Jazz.
early, is there any
Jazz,
lineup this time?
Get us on the guest list.
Yeah,
Can I
you
get in
all
there?
Get us all
Oh
in.
yeah, shit. Just get us all on the
Yeah,
list.
I'm gonna get
Do
everybody
that
on the guest
thing
list.
you did before, because
Okay.
I'm out of to do.
All right.
Do you want me to do that?
So, how are you approaching and going in? Like, what's the order of operations here?
Probably separate again.
Yeah, you should go in first. Yeah. And we will follow 10 minutes
Okay.
after.
Well, he's already. I don't need to put him on the guest list.
No.
No, you just walk.
All right. You rinse and repeat on modifying the guest list. You allow Gordon to go in initially, and then I don't know, about 5 minutes later, your entourage of guests enter the place. Now, if you want to try, you could certainly try for one of those VIP booths.
I
again.
absolutely wanted to.
You want to, maybe the second time around is a little bit easier.
Absolutely.
You do have another very techno-savvy thing with you.
If you want to assist, you can assist.
You could try to assist, aid.
Okay.
So
What do I roll?
Chaz is telling you about the guest list and how hard it is to like modify the code enough to actually get into the VIP area.
Yeah, VIP.
You can look over his shoulder and kind of point out what he's doing wrong with
Backseat driving.
yeah, backseat hacking.
Here we go!
Alright, so you go first, and you have to beat a 10 to successfully backseat hack here.
Hack seat.
Come on. This is terrible.
I have faith in you. Oh.
6 plus 7 is enough
Oh,
to,
sweet.
like, you don't understand exactly what that thing's saying. It talks so fast sometimes. But, like, there was one thing that clicked with you, and you're like, okay, maybe if I try this,
Sweet.
you may make your computer's check with a +2 bonus on top of everything else.
Plus 16.
So it'll be plus 14.
Plus, no, because I have a plus 14 anyway, don't I?
You have a plus 12.
I have a plus 12. Okay.
Oh, shit. You doing an additional?
Yeah. So now it's a plus 14?
Yeah.
29.
VIP table with free.
You get a
Bottle
VIP
service.
table with one free bottle.
It's like 300 credits.
And they and right this way, Mr. the Chaz.
That's right. It's a Chaz.
Chaz and friends.
Mr. the Chaz.
Yes. Chaz is gonna be like going like this.
What have we done?
What haven't we done?
Chaz is now the most important person in this club.
Really?
I thought that the whole time.
Okay. Well.
Where's the music?
Yeah, what happened?
Some
Music went away
Coming
like
back.
a while ago.
Need some atmosphere.
We lost our synth cheese.
The entire album of Discovery.
Yeah.
And everybody's a cone head.
We're wearing our party hats.
Looking around, do I see the two ladies from last night?
No.
Sorry, I was gonna be like,
Are you the same ladies?
well, I was gonna be like, VIP bitches.
That would have worked really well.
They left me. I can't remember the details.
All right.
Open comms, Gordon.
It's say just around midnight. The security seems to be about the same. 2 bouncers outside. 6 very prominent security figures rolling about the floor. You guys are in the Chaz's entourage and escorted over to a private VIP booth. They try to give you the one with the most overflow space around it. The music is kicking up once again in the Fusion Queen, and you're all as comfortable as can be. Gordon,
You're welcome, friends.
I need you to roll d20 for a disguise check.
Let's bring a quiet
Good job, Jazz.
prayer to
Whatever God.
Saint Day Lewis.
And actually, sorry, before we go too far, is anyone not putting their weapons into the weapon check?
Wait, do they, as VIPs, do they check our weapons?
Absolutely.
Put it in the
Then yeah,
thing.
I will put my weapons.
You put all your weapons.
Yep.
All the weapons.
At least you're at seat nearest to the weapons.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna
no
back.
attempted conceal and carry over
Yeah,
there.
it's a negative.
Yeah.
Sir.
All right. Okay. Sorry. Back to Gordon.
We know how well that works.
Yeah. Guy got his ass kicked.
13.
Oh,
Okay.
plus something.
You're
Possibly plus 20? I don't know.
Plus 20.
yeah. You move in. They gesture towards the back office.
You got it.
Doing my best to look like I expect to belong there.
Nah.
Don't mess up, Gordon.
We have faith in you, Gordon.
Gordon Freeman.
Flash Gordon.
Yeah, wait.
Flash Gordon? Cool.
I don't know, Flesh Gordon along with Vaseline is...
Ah.
Get a, the,
It's too far.
I'm not sure about like this theme that's developing here.
My brain hurts. My brain hurts. Jazz can't compete.
Yeah, it's kind of a deal.
These other games.
You should romance.
D-I-C-K or something.
Do you want CK?
Do you want to see?
Yes,
Your
You should
Sir.
romance Nadal.
Seducer.
Then she'll tell you so much more. You never know.
Small talk. Little talk.
Go with us. Not for small.
All
I
right.
mean, you don't know which way she swings.
That's true.
Well, she's the boss. That's, you know, inter-office relationships can be
I don't
dangerous,
know.
especially if she can fire you. Or fire at you.
Also true.
Maybe she thinks you're hot though.
It's true.
I am quite.
Sense motive. Do you find me hot?
Is that a banana in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
You
Blast
banana.
the banana off.
It's an azimuth pistol.
Gordon, you walk in. They're clearly waiting for you. This Ferrani kind of looks up and says, "Good, we can start."
Riker into a seat.
What's that?
Riker into a seat.
That instantly shows that you're not Vaseline.
Feeling confident.
She's looking at everyone. She says, "We've known for some time the level 21 crew
Record.
use Mama Fat's bodega
Oh.
for their meetings.
It's a bargain.
We plan on hitting them tonight,
Oh!
taking down as many as we can, fucking trashing the place. They probably got a few safes there. Take what we can, get our graffiti all over the goddamn place, and send a message. The Kings are expanding.
Chaz is gasping.
You've all proven yourselves worthy enough to go out on this mission, and I expect results. The incredibly large Vesk, who is just like a fucking mobile artillery with all the weapons and grenades adorned on him in his armor. Just kind of said, "Why don't more than one of you come back alive this time?"
Ooh.
Otis!
How much did you pay?
He's kind of clearing around. Ronnie says, any questions?
Any questions?
Where do we start?
Oh, we start right now.
Oh, when she says
Hearing
that,
this,
The only
I
question
talked to
is,
these
how much
guys and
does
said,
this
let's
pay?
kick it. We're
Yeah.
going there right now.
yeah.
Plot thickens. Let's run.
So we're gonna go out, grab our weapons.
Grab our weapons and boogie down to the level 21.
I'm gonna get on the comm to Mama Fats.
Yeah.
He said boogie. So
And tell, what's his face?
Splinter.
Splinter.
Yeah, tell Master Splinter and tell Chiz Kiss.
No, actually, I wrote that shit down. His
Okay.
name is
Jabaxa.
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 It's still up there.
Oh, there you go.
Tell everyone.
I got it written down right here.
Okay.
So is it just the goons that are going, or any of the boss people going? They're staying behind?
You're not sure. They've implied that basically you guys are supposed to go down.
Okay, so they're staying behind. Shit.
Technically, we could stay here and try and hit the.
Oh. To fight these two?
Tell them to, set up a booby trap on their side, and then we try and take out the leadership here.
Yeah.
Whoa. I mean, there's a lot of people here. There's a lot of security.
With the people going, it's the security going to be less, or the security outside staying the same?
I guess we don't know any.
You know that a good number of them would be leaving right now.
Right.
And the normal numbers would be considerably less than they were last night when you were here. At least in this window of opportunity.
Or then you can ask how many men are going. People.
Looks like 4 of us.
4 here, but are more people from outside coming as well?
I mean, I can start to go with and just see.
Sure.
We still don't have any weapons right now.
I feel like defending the level 21 crew is our best.
Yeah.
And especially if we tell Chiz Kiss. The Starfinder is backing us now.
Yeah.
I mean, assuming we have some point to make this discussion later,
You do.
we would be able to take out more of them if we allied. If we got you guys got to the 21 crew ahead and set up an ambush.
Oh
Yeah. Let's do that.
All right, let's go.
And then I'll be in the back.
Chaz will follow his
You know what would be
friends.
funny is if they don't realize that you're you and they shoot you in the ass.
Or if you shoot all of them in the ass now.
It's true. Revenge.
Okay.
Every butt cheek.
So
Yeah.
So you guys get the
Entourage
head.
is
But we-
leaving.
Yeah, we're
Doing
leaving.
it! Yeah, adventure!
We'll grab the bottle.
You will grab the bottle.
We got a bottle service, right?
You have a bottle on the table,
We're
yeah?
taking it to go.
Just
Yeah,
taking a
take
look
it together.
around. Is there payment for this job? Like it wasn't on the back end. Is it on the?
Yeah, I wanted to know.
It's the worst game ever.
Swing forward, Vince.
As a gang member, you don't get paid for everything you do.
I mean, you would think we're doing jobs. There'd be some kind of.
We gotta make a living.
Gotta get paid!
True. Yeah,
I
more.
mean, they didn't pay me at the end of the last job. Not paying me at the beginning of this job. When the hell do I actually? How did this guy make? How did this guy make
I don't
any
know.
damn money?
I'm pretty sure I can hack us some
Vassal's
credits.
getting
Yeah.
he's wavering about his membership.
Tell all the other guys. Start a
Vassal's
union.
not, but Gordon's like trying to.
Yeah.
I got
Right.
shit fueled.
I hear you.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, makes you
I'm
wonder
gonna
what
stay
kinda...
stay playing along, but keep my comms.
We're going in
open,
the
so-
elevator up to level 21.
Send a letter
Send
to the
a
union. Tell them.
Okay.
No, we're running.
Code check, weapon check. People are like, jeez. Like they're kind of like taken aback by the fact that you just got here and are leaving immediately, like kind of scoffing at you, like you're too good for us. Like fuck off. Use your shit.
Chaz will be back. Thanks, guys.
just business, guys.
Fucking VIPs.
Love you, DJ.
You head out. You get a little bit of a jump on the Downside Kings group, which Gordon is traveling with. It does seem like it's just you and the other thugs, or the other hired help here.
That mask isn't coming.
The Vesk is not coming. And you all head out. They seem to have like a sort of futuristic, cool van that you get into. And they go driving onto one of like the cargo lifts.
Does everyone just have their own gun, or is there any chance for me to grab a some more heavy artillery.
There's like before you leave the room, there's sort of like a weapons rack on the wall.
Maybe I can grab myself an upgrade.
Okay.
This is working out for Gordon.
1 sec.
Everything's coming up, Gordon.
Maybe you're
Got a new jacket, get some new guns,
a grenade or two.
made some new friends.
Jesus.
You see
fighting
you
Gordon,
see a
aren't we?
couple frag grenades
Right.
and
Gordon really likes this
you see a fairly large artillery laser, like a big two-handed gun.
So that would not count as small arms.
No, you're looking for something smaller.
Well, how does weapon proficiency work?
Hey, I'll use that thing.
You get a large penalty. I think it's like -2 or -4 if you're not proficient with it.
Yeah, I've probably been looking for something a little.
Smaller?
Yeah.
Make a perception check real quick. You're trying to not look like you have no idea what the fuck's going on.
There. One of those was a 20.
Or does it count?
13 plus things. Perception's pretty good, I think. Yeah, so 17.
Okay. You see another, just sort of regular standard issue azimuth laser pistol, but you also see next to that a needler pistol, which is a sort of injection-based 6-shot kind of futuristic dart gun. Darts can be modified to include all kinds of things, including drugs or medicine, or just like poison and shit like that, I think.
Ooh, knockout.
Cool.
Needler pistols are favorite of assassins and battlefield medics alike. The needler pistol uses magnetic fields or pressurized gas to launch darts that inject a substance into the target. This injection gun can be fitted with cartridges containing medicine or poison.
Make the
Is
entire
there,
Or drugs.
is there cartridges with it or in it? Or
Yeah, there's just like 6 empty darts in there that would just do basic damage, piercing damage. If
there's no.
No, nothing inside of it, yes. And by the way, Soren, you've had enough time away that the mod on that azimuth laser pistol is an anchoring mod. Yeah, if you... let's see. The anchoring fusion has the chance to immobilize its target. The weapon gains immobilization as a critical hit effect. If the weapon already has a critical hit effect, you get to choose which one gets applied. So right now, like with this gun, it would either burn and set them on fire, or anchor them. A target affected by immobilization crit is unable to move from its space under its own power for 1d4 rounds and cannot use any form of movement, including teleportation effects, to change its position.
That's pretty neat.
That's D6 damage, or
If the target's entirely contained in a mobile object, such as a starship or large vehicle, the target is immobile relative to its location within that object. So it would still move around. Yeah. So, immobilized.
alright.
Anchoring.
Burn or anchor.
You should grab that. big
You
laser
grab
thing.
the pistol?
Yeah, I'm grabbing then I think you said 2 frag grenades?
2 frag grenades? Okay. Alright.
I can't carry that much.
You hop in the van.
Yeah.
They take that up like a big old sort of vehicle lift that goes up to level 21. You all on foot start to converge on Mama Fat's bodega. You can kind of hear like the distant vroom, like a purr of almost like a mod that someone added to a vehicle in a time where you
called to let them
arguably
know in advance.
wouldn't hear it. Yeah, and you can hear it off in the distance on level 21 as you all enter the bodega. Mama Fats seems surprised to see you all again. Just a perplexed look on her face. You know you're only minutes away as everyone else in the van is kind of ammoing
I
up,
still
putting
got my-
fresh battery packs in their guns, and you are driving towards the bodega. We will pick up there next time.
I think it's a good
The
idea.
hit's going on tonight!
I have a feeling that fight would take longer than 13 minutes.
Yeah.
That's gonna take a while. And we need time to set up.
Yeah, definitely.
The synth cheese fades off into the background as you depart the Fusion Queen.
As we no longer are around.
How exciting.
Hmm.
What a cliffhanger.
Hmm.
Yeah, no one almost died this time.
Love talking.
Look at me being a character actually getting into the shit. Actually, I tried to do that in like our very first session with San.
To do what?
To like disguise myself and sneak in. She hasn't used disguise self in forever.
Oh, really?
Well, the first time didn't turn out so well.
What happened?
I almost died.
What?
Because I tried to stab a bugbear.
What did you disguise as?
You didn't
As a
try,
goat?
you did.
Well, yeah, I successfully stabbed a bugbear.
Yeah, and then he woke up and
And critted me.
Yeah.
And I got a mercy, okay, you're not permanently dead.
yeah,
Basically should have.
Welcome to D&D.
spear to the chest. Sand's only weakness.
In a club sandwich.
What did you disguise yourself as? Then?
Goblin.